So
yeah, for me it's kind of weird. Yo, what's up, dude? And now, all the way from rainy Santa Cruz and Hell, Ohio.
In the rain.
Oh, it's raining there too?
Yeah, it's been raining for 2 days.
It's Straturday Night Live. You guys, if this is your first time here, smash that thumbs up or push the thumbs up button. Smash that subscribe if you'd like. If you dig this, hey, let us know. Drop a comment below. By the way, we're doing like a secret word every live show. You got to drop it in the comments afterwards, and maybe you'll win something. Maybe. There we go. All right, we're live on Facebook. By the way, thank you to Lisa on Facebook. Lisa had helped support over there using Facebook stars. So.
Cool.
Thank you so much, Lisa. All right, let's do this, you guys. This is Straturday Night for March 2nd, 2024. It is 10:09 p.m. Eastern, 7:09 Pacific. How do we do this? Like this? Here we go.
Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Bean TV, I guess.
All right. Thank you, Corey Feldman. Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Bean TV, Ron Gunner. First of all, everything's okay? You left the show last night.
Yep. And I'd like to apologize for leaving like I did. Could have been worse with my dad than it actually turned out to be. I was in the car going. It's a 3-hour drive to there, and I was in the car going there when they called and said everything's okay now. Due with miscommunication in medicine, foul up. Those of you who may or may not know, my dad's in the hospice. But I apologize for last night. I mean, my sister, I was sitting here. Some of you may have seen me looking at the phone. She texted me, and everything went haywire. So I apologize for having to leave, and some of the comments, I saw them, and thank you for that. So, thank you very much.
Hey, just glad everything's okay, man.
Yep, so am I. Thank you.
Yes.
And thank you also, Johnny, for the text. So.
For the what? I can't hear you over this music.
I said thank you.
What'd you say?
Thank you for sending the text last night.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. You guys, Straturday Night. You guys saw the promo for this, probably, right? We talk, music, rock music, guitars, all sorts of stuff. Whatever you guys want to talk about. And tonight we're doing a special giveaway. We're doing a Heyday wireless speaker. Look at this. Yeah. Brand new, never opened. So if you'd like to participate to win this tonight, right? You must participate in the live chat. You must be subscribed to the channel, which, by the way, we're looking to get to 12,000 YouTube subscribers.
How far away are you?
I think about 500.
That ain't too bad.
About 500 away. Yeah, and we average. I think it'll be done pretty soon, pretty quick. And actually, we're planning another special giveaway, which I was just telling Ron about before we started. We can talk about that in a few minutes. So yeah,
might be very, very interesting to you guys.
I think, yeah, I think so.
And watch, Peggy will win it.
Peggy. Hey, you know, whoever wins, wins. That's how it is around here. We appreciate everybody that participates, you know, in the giveaways. And not that the show is just about giveaways. I mean, because it wasn't for years and years and years. And now, you know, it's like, oh, we're here. Look at this. Yeah. You know, it's just, you know, we're trying to attract new people. And we have so many new people here. But we would like to see, you know, some new names in the chat. You know, say hi, you know, and actually let us know where you guys are watching from. That's always a good thing. And then one of the things that I kind of decided about the intros of the shows is that I wouldn't do the announcements right out of the gate like I normally do. Like I'll wait a little while because I saw that I was watching the show today actually, and I have no memory of what it was. I was watching something. Oh, I know what it was. It was, well, it was like a tech show where they talk tech stuff. And the show had been on for about 10 minutes, and then the host did some announcements after like 10 minutes. And I'm like, like something went off, you know? Like that kind of makes sense. You know, because some people have been complaining, oh, all you do is promote yourself and blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, I mean, that's... If I don't do it, who else? Nobody's going to do it, right? You know, some guy was saying, "Oh, you say your name too much." Yeah, some guy said you say your name. Well, the name of the channel is my name. That's what this is. You know, but anyway, the show I was watching earlier, it gave me, you know, some ideas, and I'm always up for new ideas to grow, expand. I'm always about growth and you know, these shows and this channel. You know, you don't see me living in the past talking about people. Know what I mean? No, you won't see any of that. I mean, it's, you know, it's like people that were here, you know, a couple months ago. What's his name? I don't even remember. I can't remember 2 days ago, man. I'd forgotten to send you the link for tonight.
Yeah,
until 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was beginning to wonder, like, well, I didn't realize what time it was till the link got here, and I looked, uh-oh.
Was I rage fired? I know, I forgot. But see, the thing is, I thought I'd already sent it to you because I had messaged you on Facebook earlier today saying, oh, we can go back and look at some of those listings from last night and whatever. And then, you know, I thought, like, later on, like, tonight as I'm sitting here eating, I thought, oh, I sent it to him there. And then I went and I looked. I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. So I sent it to, you know, via, you know, WhatsApp, what we normally use. So, Twitchbound. Mike Neese, what's up, dude? Twitchbound, yeah. Mike. But here, yeah, guys, we're live on Twitch. You guys know. And also, I think if I sprinkle the announcements in, I think it's better than just bam, bam, this, you know. I think it's a good, I don't know. Let us know in the chat what you guys think. But
I mean, there's so many ways. You can obviously do it in the beginning. You can do, like you said, 10 minutes or so into it. I've seen shows where they've, like, if it's an hour-long show, like every 15 minutes they would do one, then half hour do another, and you know.
That's another thing too. Yeah, that's another idea. So there you go. I decided about 9 minutes in, and it looks like we're about 9 minutes. So let's say first of all, thank you to our channel members. I mean that's the most important announcement that we do. Because we have channel membership here on this channel, Johnny Bean YouTube Networks. The top tier of channel members get their names read at the top of every talk show, which is what this is supposed to be. Zach, I don't even remember that guy. The top tier of the executive producers, and they are currently Sherman Callahan, Michael B. Live, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, who has a show Sunday mornings, I think. Maybe he'll be live tomorrow night. Or tomorrow during the day. R. Habs, Warlag, Patty Dill, Fairfield Guitar Co., that's Lewis, Majestic PB and J Cat, we hang out over on Twitch pretty much every night, Guitarman 45, and Janice Lala the intern.
Who's not here?
Somebody wake up Janice. Let Janice know that every once in a while, I'll get an idea and be like, hey, send me an X over on Twitter, at Real Johnny Bean. That's a very good way to get the word out there, I guess.
Yep.
I'm actually supposed to be going over there at some point. Laz, I need a ride.
You're going to ride in the death van?
No.
Is that running yet, or did he ever get it fixed, or is it still at the shop?
I don't think. I think it's done.
Really?
From what I've understood. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah.
Now you can put it in the yard and stripe it.
Yeah. Well, it's striped in the photo that he uses, but that's photoshopped or photo striped. I think he was going to do that for real. Let's see. Okay, so we're about 11 minutes in. I think we can do some other stuff. Let's see. Yeah, again, tonight, Straturday Night, we're giving away a Heyday wireless speaker. So if you would like to participate in the chat and possibly win that a little later on, feel free. And as I said, we're looking to get to 12K YouTube subscribers, which is a pretty good thing.
Yep.
What? See, I waited too long. I don't even remember how to even do this. Oh yeah. If you'd like to help support the channel, super chats is the way to do that. And the cool thing about that is, only on this channel this actually works. Super chats changes the color of my lights, and if you're wondering what that even means, this is called the Guitar Noir right here. And you can change these lights in real time while we are live. Questions, comments. It's pretty cool. We got prizes in there. We got guitars. Actually, something we'll talk about. This guitar right here. I was going to do a giveaway for that. Probably pretty soon, I think. So we can talk about that. But yeah, super chats. It's a way you can help support the channel. And let's see, that's on YouTube, but we're also live on Facebook, Johnny Bean, personal page where you can help support with Facebook stars. Speaking of Facebook, we're also live in the exclusively Van Halen group at over 63,000 members. I just added like 100 people today. EVH Gear Fans Live, we're also live. We talk about our EVH Gear guitars over there, 3,000 members. And the Johnny Bean TV group at about 1,000 or so members. We're also live on Twitch, where Mike Neese watches. Mikins, thank you so much. And this is a podcast on Spotify. Although I may have a podcast announcement coming up pretty soon. I just need to figure some stuff out. But we're everywhere. We're on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon influencers. Speaking about that, I have an Amazon show that I do. There's affiliate links below. We also have Sweetwater affiliate links. So if you want to get some gear, go through Sweetwater, click the links below. Help us out. And if you would like a special video for Grandma, Cameo is the way you can do that. So hit me up on Cameo, and I'll make a video for Grandma. So there you go. Thank you. See, that wasn't painful, you guys.
Nope, not at all.
That wasn't so bad. All right. Let's see. I'll turn the music. Actually, I'm getting really sick of this song. I just turned that off. I was gonna. There we go. There. Tinnitus. That's so much better. I was gonna record.
Okay.
Yeah.
When are you gonna do a fans only show?
A fan? And OnlyFans?
Or OnlyFans, yeah.
OnlyFans?
I don't even know what the hell it's called.
OnlyFans. Yeah, I mean, I'm there. I have a profile over there, but it's not what you think. I mean, a lot of people think, oh yeah, OnlyFans. I mean, that's where they, yeah, there is a lot of that, but also there's not. A lot of musicians are over there. Basically, it's like a Patreon type of place.
Okay.
So it's just another place, and for now, I would just like to keep everything, over here, on YouTube and the YouTube, Facebook, and they're in Twitch, and there's talk about expanding over to Instagram and what I just say, I don't know, a few other places, Did those lights just change? Wait a minute,
yeah,
those lights.
Steve Barton.
Steve Barton. Is that a honer on the couch?
Oh, okay, that was an H.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You want to see my honer? This actually, it is not a honer. I know what you're talking about, though. This is actually called an arbor. And I know, it's pretty gross because it's very dirty. But this was a main guitar. Well, what I'm saying was, this is a main guitar. But about 20 years ago, this was a main guitar for a lot of gigs and stuff. So it's been pretty trashed, But it's made by a company called Arbor. It's a headless, as you can see. There's no top. And no trans-trem, unfortunately.
You need to put a kill switch in that other hole.
Just a fixed bridge. I could. Yeah, I could do that. It's a good guitar. I used it live, I think, last couple weeks on Guitar ASMR, which is a show I do Sunday nights. I used it past couple weeks, and I've had this guitar since 1988. However long that is. I don't know. I don't even want to know.
36 years.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Ugh. See, I've got these lights up here. You guys don't even know this. I've got all these lights and stuff up here, see?
Cool.
See, I always tell you guys about the
loft.
The what do you call it?
Loft.
The loft. Yeah, that's the loft. And I've got lights. I've got lights below the loft. There we go. There it is. Yo. What? Hey, yo. 1986. Michael B. Live. Thank you so much. Best Straturday intro pacing ever. Dude. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I just have to manually change the lights. It's got to be like 5 or above where it actually automatically does it. Let's see. Wait a minute. There's no color there. There we go. There we go. Michael B. Live. Thank you, man.
Way to go, Michael.
There we go. And congratulations on your guitar, too, man. You've got a guitar that Ron Gunner worked on.
And it's very rare sounding, I will say that.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like those, too.
It added a whole new dimension to the Kramer Night Swan. Because you do a couple of those configurations on the switches, and you get a sound that nobody else is going to get out of a Night Swan.
Mm-hmm. So did you do all that, or did you leave it just? Did you do like push pulls and coil cuts?
No push pull. He didn't want that. So we have two switches, 2 3-way switches, and you put one switch up, then you have 3 settings. You put it in the middle, you have 3 more settings. You put it down, you get 3 more settings. Then if you flip them around, so you end up with 18 different settings total. Well, you could have 18. 2 of them are pretty much blank. But now you can do single. You can do the single coil. You can do single and middle, single bridge, middle, bridge and neck, just a bridge, all three. It's like I actually had to type out and print out a sheet that I sent with the guitar to Michael so he would know what does what.
Mm-hmm.
But we wanted to tried to keep it as simple as possible. So I actually had to wire it almost like two different guitars, then combine them into one to get it to work that way.
That's interesting, man.
So
that's cool.
It turned out great, and I'm telling you, that neck pickup sound is. There's not enough, I mean, other than the prototype. The prototype Night Swan had the neck pickup,
right?
But it wasn't black with the light blue polka dots. It was like a reddish orange with black polka dots.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only other one that I've ever seen that has the neck pickup in it. So
nice.
And a lot of people fear taking a router to a nice painted finish.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a trick, people, and I'll tell you the trick. Cover the surface with blue tape, painter's blue tape. And 95% of the time, if you just don't yank the tape off, pull it off slow, you won't have any problems with the paint chipping, which this one, it was, where the router was, it looks like it was literally painted that way. So, of course, use a sharp cutter, too.
Yeah.
I've seen a guy had a notch in it, and he went in there and just chipped. I was like, "Oh, what are you going to do?" He goes, "I'm going to run."
Oh no! It was his own guitar though, or somebody else's?
No, it was someone else's.
Yeah. I used to work at a shop, and I remember working on somebody's guitar, and I think he's actually a famous player, although I can't think of his name now. But he was like a known player, and I worked on his guitar. And what did I do? I like changed a pickup or something, and I had to do some routing on the pick guard, and I cracked his pick guard slightly.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a custom pick guard. It was like mirror pick guard or something. So I remember there was a crack in there. Maybe he's watching this now, and he's like, "You,
yeah.
You know,
you're gonna get a phone call here shortly."
I get those phone calls all the time. Trust me. Yeah, it's okay. But yo, Ian's Guitar Shack, keep it there. That's right, man.
Well, a lot of people don't understand when you do guitar repairs. You can. It also depends what you have to work with.
Yeah.
How bad the damage is, because sometimes when you do repair, you can tell. You never know it was ever repaired. Sometimes you can't. I did one on an acoustic, a dent on a blonde acoustic top, and it didn't crack the fibers of the wood, but I still had to and a lot of people don't know that either. And I brought this to show. I was going to talk about this earlier or later, but take a razor blade, wrap the ends of it with blue tape, which I didn't do. I still got the shield on it. So you got just the middle was raised just a little bit, then the blue tape ends. And if you have a dent and you fill it with that glue boost glue, then you just take this level over it, and that will keep it, and when you get it down where you go to sand it. But what happens is, like on that one, I took it down and I had to get it down to the wood. So now the rest of the body around that dent, which is about the size of a pencil eraser, that was down to the natural wood. So here's the catch. When you first put the glue on, that spot instantly is wet, and it turns a lot darker than the rest of the wood around it. Now, the next day, by the time it dried the next day, it was pretty much a pretty close match. But that's the luck of the draw. Sometimes it won't match. Sometimes you're going to see it. So by the time I got it all done, you couldn't tell it was ever fixed. But I've done some wherever what spot or crack that you feel might be a little darker than the rest of it. So you can't. I'm not going to lie to you. And every guitar you comes in here and say, "Oh, you'll never know it's been repaired," because you just don't know. You don't know.
But you're about to get all the repairs out of Ohio. Apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, and the price they're asking for their guitars, they're not selling that many either.
Oh, wow.
To me, that's asinine. Why would you turn away money? I mean, that's what the guy's doing. It's the biggest store in this area. Within,
Well, don't say the name, but
I'm not. It's the biggest store in this area within about 75 miles, and the owner came out with a new policy that if you did not buy the guitar from them, they're not allowed to work on it. He told his repair guy, you don't touch it. And then he said, well, if they want to know what's wrong with it, we can charge them, I don't know, I think $25 for them to go through it and tell them what it is. And then he gets the $25, and they said, well, okay, we'll go ahead and fix it. Then they got to say, well, we can't.
we can't. But will they refer the customer to somebody or not?
I have no idea. I don't know. I know most of the employees don't like this owner. So,
well, isn't that how it usually is?
Yeah, well, but my about 45 minutes from me, my aunt owns a big. It's a music. I won't say the name of it, but it's like it's a music store. Guitars, drums, pianos, synthesizers. Janice is in here. All that stuff. Band instruments. They have band instrument rental. They teach lessons. Then they also have art classes, drama classes. So it's a store, but it's like a school. Well, my aunt's in her mid-70s now. She started it like 35 years ago. And she got a hold of my daughter. And my daughter's got a master's in graphic art. And she called my daughter up and said, why don't you come work for me? I'll pay you more than you're making now. And then she said, I'm in my mid-70s. I want you just pretty much take the whole store over. So that's what my daughter's been there now for a month. So, but the guy who works at the store that doesn't want people to fix guitars, that's not theirs. I told him about my daughter, and he's like, cool, because now he has a place he can go if he has to. But then, again, that's 45 minutes away. So for here, it's still going to be.
We were talking about this last night. Did we talk about this on the air, or did we just talk about this? We talked about this not last night, not before.
Yeah.
We talked about this because you were talking about a 45-minute drive, and I'm like, 45-minute drive, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Out here in California, a 45-minute drive is nice.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, but that's and they have a guy that works there right now, but he's only there like from 7 a.m. to 11, just 3 days a week.
Mikins on Twitch. I'm not going to show your comment here on YouTube, just in case that's the same store. Can you see that store Mikins is talking about? Look on the comments on. Oh, you can't see it.
Wait a minute.
In the Twitch chat, Mikins named a music store.
I don't see a Twitch chat. Oh. No, that's not
After it says Ron is going to be busy.
Yeah.
So I can show that?
Yeah,
that's not the place.
Yeah.
Okay, Mikins is saying Schmidt Music, which is, right? That's what that says, right?
Yeah.
Which is funny, because when I first started playing the guitar, the place I went to get my first guitar was Schmidt Music in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's probably the same place, maybe, or the same chain, I guess. It was in a mall. This guitar, wait a minute, was this one there? No, that wouldn't have been. There's a possibility this guitar, that headless I just showed you, that broom.
Yeah, that's where
it's possible that was from Schmidt Music. It's very possible.
Oh, will you quit
Schmitting
possible.
Around? Tough Schmidt. You guys, the secret word for today is Schmidt. Okay, so drop some comments below on playback. If you're watching this later, and most of you are, Schmidt is a secret word in the chat, in the comments. We want to see the word Schmidt, okay? SCMH, however you say that, or some kind of variation of it. Down below in the comments on playback, we want to see that. And maybe, well, not maybe, anybody that types that down below, You'll win something. I'll send you something. Okay. So we're trying another experiment to see how many people actually pay attention. All right. There was a Schmidt music in Minneapolis. It must be a Midwest thing. Schmidt music.
Yeah, I've never heard of it over here.
Yeah. Yo, One Eye. It must be a Midwestern thing, I guess. Wow. Is there a topic tonight, or are you guys just going to keep talking Schmidt? That should be a new show. We're gonna have a new show called Talking Schmidt. What do you guys think?
And we don't mean to offend any Germans.
Wow. Mikins, it is. Okay. Okay. Sound the sirens. I sure am Schmitten at the show. The show. Keep it there. Right on, man. Dude, good to see you in the live chat. I see your every once in a while. I'll see one of your comments on a video, but thanks for thank you so much. Hey, better than talking Peggy. It's Talking Schmidt. Peggy, by the way, you were the winner last night. And so I'll be sending your winnings out tomorrow. Yeah, I think Peggy was the winner. Right? Let me look. Giveaway winners.
Well, if she wasn't, she is now.
Peggy was the winner. Okay. Peggy was the winner. So I'll be sending those out Monday. But tonight we're giving away a Heyday wireless speaker. So if you want to win this, tough Schmidt.
We can give the Ingve pick away tonight too if you want to.
Oh, no way.
We'll do that. Since we didn't get to do it last night.
So we got 2 giveaways tonight. An Ingve Malmsteen guitar pick and a Heyday wireless speaker. Brand new in box. Look. Brand new. There you go.
That's made out of some of oh my God, R2D2's friends.
R2D2?
Yeah.
Wow. Man. Yeah.
The Jawas caught him. And
yeah.
Dude,
I interviewed a Jawa. I told you that story, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I have his autograph up on top. Blah, blah. Up there.
On top. I have his autograph up on top. I thought you was trying to do a Foster Brooks there for a minute.
I was actually just watching Carol Burnett's show.
Were you
heard it when you tuned in before we? Yeah, I was watching that on my one of my phones. Man, that show's great. You can watch it on Twitch, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's live on Twitch, 24 hours.
Cool.
24, and I'm the only one in there watching it. I watched it while I had dinner and everything. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you was watching on Pluto.
No. I only watch Pluto when I'm going to sleep. So say 1 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning. That's the only time I'm watching the actual TV. No, everything else. Everything else I do out. Yeah. You guys haven't even seen one of these days. I'll show you guys my control center here. It's not what you think. It's not like, yeah.
Does it look like the Death Star?
Like a, yeah, sort of. I've got 1, 2, 3. I got, technically, no, 5. I got 6. I got
7.
6 screens here. I got different controls. You guys know I'm always doing these things here, and this and that. Lights. Some lights up here.
Whose studio is better, yours or Laz's?
Laz doesn't even have a studio. Not yet. He'll be making that soon. Let's see. Jeff Davidson. Hey, dude. You love Mama's Family? Yeah, that's on Pluto. I noticed that. I kind of watched some of that a couple weeks ago while I was folding laundry. Mikins watches everything on Pluto TV. Everything TV-wise. Right on. Do you have an OBX to play Jump? Jump. I do not. Do you have an OBX? Is it synthesizer?
No, sir.
No, we don't. You know what I mean? Mikins. Keith H. Tim Conway was funnier than Schmidt. Dude, Tim Conway is awesomeness, man.
Yes.
Tim Conway. And you know, his son has a radio show down in Orange County, California on KFI AM 640. I listen to his son's show all the time. For years and years and years. Tim Conway Jr. is his name. Yeah. For years I've listened to him. Laz had a studio 25 years ago.
That was the 25 years. That was the best part of the Carol Burnett show was Harvey Korman trying to keep a straight face with Tim Conway doing his stuff. Mm-hmm. That was the best. That was better than the skit. Watching Harvey Korman trying to. Yeah. There was a lot of ones. Like I probably had it on for like an hour or maybe an hour and a half. I had it on. I had the sound coming from this phone, and then I had the video on this other big screen over here. Okay.
Because this whole system here is just these, right? I do have monitors, but I've since put them away. I don't really use them. Everything is in the headphones now. So I'll have, different audio sources, for whatever. And I was watching a few of those skits earlier tonight. And
Mrs. Huygens.
Yeah.
That was that one.
Yeah. Davidson, let me see. You're saying there was a new Van Halen professionally found a video on YouTube from 2012. Is that true? Can you send that to me, or can you tag me in that? If you post it to Facebook, if you post it to your page, just tag me in the comments, or feel free to post it to my page. I'd love to see that. And by the way, there is some Van Halen stuff to talk about, which I guess we can talk about tonight. I mean, why not? You guys know we do the Van Halen show Tuesdays. We call it O-Eat-One Tuesday, exclusively Van Halen. We'll definitely be talking about this stuff then, but why not talk about it now too? Because some of the stuff was just released today. So we'll be talking about some of that in a few. The Axe channel member, that skit with him and Carol as the secretary was hilarious every time it came on. Yeah.
That's when he could just slowly walk and Mrs. Huygens.
Yeah. Janice.
Hey, Janice,
welcome.
You're here.
Welcome. Davidson. Yeah, tag me in it on Facebook or messenger on Facebook or whatever. Because, yeah, I'd love to see that.
That's good, Raymond.
Let's see. Yeah, I just saw Raymond. Raymond had 12 deer in the backyard. Schmidt was everywhere. I had like 4 deer in my yard today. I have deer all the time out there, and there was like 4 of them just right over there. A lot of times they sleep under this tree right here. So I see deer all the time out there. Yeah. Man, let's see. Keith H., the one with Tim in the hospital bed, was insane. Yeah.
See, he was also funny on McHale's Navy, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's actually this Tim Conway movie that I kept trying to watch, but like I said, usually if I'm going to sleep, I'll watch that stuff. And I kept, going to sleep. I still haven't seen the rest of that other movie I was trying to watch.
The Sinatra one?
The Sinatra. Oh man, what?
You're gonna have to start from the beginning so you remember what the movie was about.
No, I've seen the beginning 20 times. I've seen the first hour of the movie 20 times. It's just the second hour I haven't seen yet.
And don't watch Forrest Gump. That takes a month to watch that one.
Yeah, I know. No, I saw that in the theater when that was brand new. Anyway, yeah. So there's a lot of movies that I'll watch the beginning of, and then and then not whatever. But anyway, to let you guys know something kind of interesting about that Tim Conway movie. The beginning of the movie was filmed in David Lee Roth's house, and this is for real. David Lee Roth has a mansion in Pasadena, and his dad was a doctor, and they would use that mansion to film TV shows in. A couple different shows. The Bionic Woman was filmed there for some scenes, and this Tim Conway movie was filmed there. And I'm not joking. I'm not making this up. You guys can look this up. So I know Tim Conway has been in David Lee Roth's house. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see. 2012, you saw Van Halen in Calgary on tour. Eddie was so loud, I had ringing in my ears for a month. Yeah. Man.
Yeah, you say, unfortunately, it's gone now. Until it's not gone for the rest of your life.
When I saw Van Halen in 2012, they were playing the arenas. So they played Oakland Arena. You guys know where the Van Halen Unchained video from 81? You guys all know that video. That same arena they played here in 2012. So I saw them there. And you know what's cool? And like, you know, you can look up on my channel here on YouTube. You'll see the video. I filmed them perform the song. Well, I filmed a lot of the songs that night, and uploaded them. But one of them was it Hear About It Later? There was 3 videos filmed in Oakland 81. Unchained, Hear About It Later, and So This Is Love. Those are the three videos, and you know, every classic Van Halen's, you know, dream is that they'll release that entire show. The entire show wasn't filmed. Only those 3 songs were. Okay. But anyway, when I saw them that night, they played Hear About It Later, and I started filming it, and I thought, wait a minute. They haven't played that song in that venue since that video that everybody knows in 81. Because they didn't play that song on the next tour. They didn't play that song on the next tour, and after that, Roth was gone. So every time they played that venue, they never played that song, ever. So I filmed, you know, the next time that was played, and it's uploaded to my channel here on YouTube. You guys can see it. Yeah, it's a nerdy, you know, stupid thing or whatever, but it's you know, it's kind of cool. But anyway, what I was fan. Yeah. But what I was going to say, though, is when I saw Van Halen in 2012, I saw them at Oakland. I saw them in San Jose, indoor arenas. Mm-hmm. When I went to both those shows, I was wearing earplugs and those construction muffs, you know? So I was like, really like, whatever, because it gets to a point where you can't go to shows like that at those volumes. You just can't, you know, and you think, oh, it's too loud, you're too old and whatever. No, you walk out of there, and one of these days you walk out of one of those shows and your ears, you know, are ringing, and it doesn't stop. And next thing you know, it's been 10 years later, it's still happening. That's what's happening to me now. This ear rings like you guys won't believe, all the time.
Well, I just showed my buddy Dave how loud the bottom angle goes. Mm-hmm. I couldn't turn up past 2, and he was just blown away. I mean, he's got a 500-watt amp head for his bass, and he's like, holy crap! I couldn't even compete with that. I said, yeah, and he didn't believe. I had to show him. It just barely turned that thing.
Wow, cool.
Very loud, very loud.
Yeah, well, I mean, a loud amp is cool. You know,
I know.
I mean, you got to have the power for you know, whatever. But I mean, the truth is, these days, you really don't need it. You really don't. You know,
the Helix does fine. Fractal, was it Fractal?
Fractal, Helix,
Kempler. Yeah,
Kemper.
Kemper. Oh, yeah. Kempler. That was Colonel Klink's name, Kempler.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You can.
See
You
again,
can,
useful, unuseful knowledge.
dude, for Saturday night, that's perfect. I mean, that's what you guys know. These shows, these shows. I mean, all the shows, all the live shows on my channel. They're all music, guitar based. That's really the thing. And then from there, it's like, oh yeah, I happen to like Van Halen. Well, I happen to know Van Halen. That's the thing. So I do a Van Halen show. Okay. I do. Other music related shows. I play Sunday nights, whatever. I take you guys out, we go to music stores and IRL stuff. And I really want to do more of that stuff. And I think, I think you guys, a lot of you guys, it gives you guys a chance to see, other places. Excuse me. Whether I go to Nashville, I was rewatching some of that Nashville show last night, or video that I did. I was watching some of that, and it was kind of cool.
So Sunday you're by yourself, and you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make you a player of yourselves club? Player with yourselves club?
No.
Do you remember that commercial with Telly Savalas?
No, Telly Savalas is way before my time. Although he was in the Carol Burnett episode I was watching earlier.
He did an actual commercial. It was for the Players Club card.
The Diners Club.
Well, I don't know if it's Diners Club or Players Club. I think it might have been Players Club too. But anyhow, then he was on Saturday Night Live one time. I think it was Saturday Night Live. And he did, I'm a member of the Players with Myself Club. Anytime I want to play with myself, I just flash my card and it's good to go.
Oh my gosh.
It was funny. And to see him do it, that's what was the best part. It wasn't someone pretending to be him. It was him doing the commercial again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because he was a serious actor.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the stuff you would see, he was serious. Like when he was in that Twilight Zone, he was the main star in that Twilight Zone with the
doll.
The doll.
Yep.
Talking to Tina.
I'm going to kill you.
He was well, now we're flagged, but thanks. Yeah.
For that? Okay.
Yeah, there's certain words you can't say on YouTube because you'll get anyway. Yeah, anything
Sorry,
negative YouTube doesn't like. I'll just let you know. Okay. Nah, it's cool. But
I'm sorry. I thought, man, they're going to know that.
Twitch, on the other hand, is fine. Miken's over there like, yeah. I'll just let you know right away. YouTube doesn't like negativity. Facebook does not. Facebook will mute videos if you have certain keywords in the videos. So just to let you know, I know you don't know that, but that's
I do now.
But no, that was the doll's line though. I know. I'm talking Tina, and I'm gonna. Well, you already said it. I'm gonna kill you. And anyway, so Telly Savalas was the main, the star for that, and he's like, well, sweating, holding the doll, like, shut up,
Didn't he put it in a vice or something?
Yeah, he puts it in a trash can.
Yeah.
He goes and opens it later. He's taking trash out, and it's gone. And then what happens? I won't ruin it for you guys, but I will. He ends up tripping on the doll on the stairs, and then falls down the stairs, and then.
Yeah. Right, Kojak, who loves you, baby.
Yeah.
There was a lot. I was surprised how many times Jack Klugman, or Quincy, was on Twilight Zone. I think he was on 5 episodes. Same way with Burgess Meredith.
Mm-hmm. Well, Twilight Zone, that was a major show for a lot of years on CBS, and they would have the stars of the day in a lot of those episodes.
What's your favorite episode? William Shatner was in 2 or 3. He was in 3. Spock was in 1. And Sulu was in 1. George Takei.
I mean, I've seen a lot of them, and I mean recently too. they had them on like Netflix or something, and if I would be folding laundry, I would just have it running, you know. And I'm pointing over here because that's where the TV's over there. But you know, I would just have it running, so I would just watch, you know. Yo, Amiga rules! Thank you so much. Thank you, man. I saw a couple new names in here. Let me scroll up. But I think, man, Twilight Zone. I mean, there's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. I have a favorite list in no particular order, but it was like The Serve Man.
Yeah,
And,
that's the one. You know who was in that? The main alien in that was what's his name? The actor that played Jaws in 007.
Oh, okay. Who was also in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Okay. That was him? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to say Ted Cassidy, guy who played Lurch.
No.
But yeah, I like The Serve Man, and then one with Burgess Meredith, Time Enough at Last.
Yep.
Where, you know, the nuclear bomb goes off.
Johnny Rock.
And then another one, Burgess Meredith, was I can't think of the name of it. It's You're Obsolete, or The Obsolete Man. That's it. Where he was like a librarian, and then all of a sudden it was the future, and they didn't need librarians anymore. So if they don't need you, they kill you off.
Oh,
but
my
you
gosh.
get to pick the way you want to die. Oh yeah. And then the one
I never saw that one. That must have been a later one.
It's called The Obsolete Man. It's Burgess Meredith in that one too.
That must be a later one because I would watch them in order, and I would watch years. But then a show like that, you know, for us, it's like, oh, it's a classic show. A show like that might have only been on for like 3 years at the time, and then gets canceled.
I think it was 5 year, had a 5 year run.
You know, yeah, but a lot of those shows got canceled.
Yeah,
that's why they weren't on. But then they became classic shows. You know, over the years, over reruns, and then you know they'd bring the show back eventually, and those shows, you know, yeah.
The one about and he was an actor. He's been in a bunch of stuff in the 70s. I can't think of his name, but it was one where it was at the end of the Civil War, and they were all walking past the house. Did you ever see that one?
I don't know.
And a lady, it's like they're in the South, and there's all these Confederate soldiers walking past her yard, and she's on the front porch. And then I can't think of the guy's name. He also played one of the apes in one of the Planet of the Apes movies too. He comes over and gets a drink of water, and he stays there with her because he's like banged up, and he's playing a guitar. And then all of a sudden, a horse stops with a guy on it, and you ask for a drink. And she's like, yeah. So he goes to get the drink for the guy, and she comes running out with a shotgun. He's going to shoot him because he's a Yankee. And then when the light shows the guy, his eyes were like, you know, shrapnel took his eyes out. And the guy's like, I know you can't be alive. And what it was they're all walking to follow the light. These were all the dead soldiers. And the very last one to come down, it's like all the soldiers go, and then they finally realize who's dead, who's not dead. And then one more person comes down at the end, and it's Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. He was the last kill of the
Oh, my
War.
gosh.
Damn,
well, you just ruined the episode for us. But I want to see that one now. That sounds...
It's good.
That sounds wild.
The guitar is weird. The guitar is like it's not a square. It's like straight down, and it's an acoustic. It's like, and it's funny because if you look at it, especially when you got a high definition TV now, you can see where they took just a regular acoustic guitar and added some straight boards to it, and then painted it.
Let me see. Let's see if we can find any of that. Do you know what that episode's called?
Wow, I don't know. I'd have to look.
Oh man. Yeah, it would be impossible to.
Not necessarily. Hold on.
Twilight Zone classic. Well, if you search Twilight Zone guitar, it's just like a bunch of like people teaching you how to play. You know, the easiest lick there is. You know.
So Twilight Zone TV series, 59 to 64. If I could remember the actor's name.
Janice, can you find out the actor's name and tweet it to us? I gotta plug this laptop in already. Yeah, but see, always just ask the chat. The chat will tell you. The chat always knows. Mikan says it was Roddy McDowell.
No. That's a different one.
Charlton Heston, maybe?
The Passerby.
That's the show?
Yeah, that's the name of it. The Passerby.
Oh. Oh, yeah, Abraham Lincoln. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to see the guitar. Oh, there's the guitar. Well, there's a guy playing a guitar under a tree.
That's the guy who was the. He was.
Is that the same guitar? Is it this one? Huh. I don't know if this was it. I mean, it just looks like a regular acoustic. Was it that?
No, that's not that episode. This one is. Here's the guy I'm talking about. Very distinct voice, but if you could see, they squared the guitar off. Come on. Come on, dang it. See the top of it instead of it dipping down in the middle.
Is it a smaller guitar?
No, that's the actor right there. I can't think of his name. He was in I don't know if he was on Barney Miller. It's like they just took an acoustic guitar and put boards on it and made it. Oh wait, here's a different one. Another picture of it. Yeah, look. See, they squared it up. Oh, wait a minute. He's holding the neck, and that's the body. But if you watch the show, you can see where they added wood to it to straighten it instead of having it curved. Oh wait, here's another one.
Wait, no, it is that is the same one. Here it is. I found it.
Here's one.
Oh, that is wild.
Yeah.
Right here. I found it. Yeah. Yeah, here I'm showing it too. I got it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
But if you're watching the show, you can see. Well, even there, you can kind of see where the dips were on the top and bottom.
Hey,
you
Lewis.
See like the outline of the guitar.
Yeah, that's wild. I got to see this episode now.
That's an excellent episode. It really is.
When was that? 1961.
61.
Okay, so that was.
You could probably watch that on demand on Pluto.
On Pluto TV?
Yeah.
James Nesbitt? Peggy saying?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, just look at that episode. Actually, the photo that I showed, that'll take us directly to IMDb, and that'll show the credits for that show. Let's see. You're probably right.
James Gregory, Joanne Linville. Now she was Oh, you know who the girl, that woman that's in there, that photo with him? That's why, you know who else she was? Did you watch Star Trek, the original series?
Nah.
She was the female. She was the female Romulan commander in that tried to seduce Spock. That was her.
Was she green?
No.
The Passerby. We got to remember this. Janice, can you send me a tweet? Reminded me. Put Twilight Zone, The Passerby. I want to see that. Purple? Oh, she was purple?
No.
Mike
Hold
was
on.
saying she was purple.
The Enterprise incident. Come on, guys.
By the way, well, hey, speaking of purple, the Heyday wireless speaker is purple. So we're giving this away tonight. So participate in the chat. Hang out with us.
That's her right there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Get close.
Cool.
So she's the girl that plays the Southern Belle in that Twilight Zone episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then a new version where it's like Star Trek continued. It's a streaming. It was a web show type thing. Her daughter played her, and she looks. They're almost they're almost identical. And she was on the set, instructing her daughter how she was acting. It was pretty neat.
Oh, cool. Right on. Todd. All right, we can start partying down now. Todd is finally here. We're partying down, man. Seymour Schmidt was in it. He probably was.
Under the bleachers.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Seymour
Mickey.
Butts.
Yeah. Mickey. Lewis is partying down too.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Party.
I'm partying down too with my 365 ginger sparkling water.
Cranberry grape right there.
Do you drink a whole thing of those a day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, when my wife goes to the store, she'll come back with 7 of them. So I have one for every day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But it's throughout the whole day. Now, mind you, I don't go to sleep till 5:30 in the morning. Like last night, it was 6 a.m.
It's 6 a.m. So, every day?
Yeah. Yep.
What time do you get up?
If I go to sleep
7?
at 5, if I go to sleep at 5, I'm up by 10.
So you can go 5 hours.
I've done that my
Every
whole
day?
life. Yep. Done that my entire life. My mom will tell you, he did that when he was in the crib. We'd put him down. 5 hours later, he was up, and that was it. He didn't go back to sleep again.
Man. Yeah, I get up at 8. 8-ish,
That'd
and
be
then
11 o'clock here.
I go to sleep about 1 in the morning, usually.
Oh. The earliest I go to sleep is 4 a.m. Usually
4
it's
a.m.
5 or 5:30.
See, I was you about 12 years ago. I was you. I went to bed at 3 in the morning every night about 12 years ago. And then that was before we had chickens. Those of you that are new here, I've got backyard chickens. And one of these days I'll show them to you guys. But, every morning you have a rooster going off and you got to let them out. So I have to get up. So 8 a.m. usually I'm up. And the whole thing about, on the cartoons where the rooster's like crowing, like at the crack of dawn, that's not really, real. Actually, they crow all the time, like nonstop, whenever. It's not only about, in the morning. He goes off all the time.
That's cool.
Todd, I got myself a couple of EVH picks on the way from my stand, for my friend on Facebook. Steve Rosen, are you kidding?
All right.
Dude, right on. Yeah, he gave me a handful of them. at the NAMM show. By the way, let's talk about this. Whoops. Let's talk about. Well, first of all, those of you that are brand new here, this is Steve Rosen right here. Right. I'll play both of these. This is Steve right here. You guys, Steve Rosen. What do we have here? We got 78 people watching.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Nice. Where are you people? You should have been here. I can't do this by myself.
Right on. Can I get a, this is Steve Rosen, you're watching Johnny Bean TV.
Hey, everybody. This is Steve Rosen. You're watching Johnny Bean TV. Hey. Hey, guys. NAMM 2023 taking off. Here's Johnny Bean. Watch Johnny Bean TV, the best freaking show on the net, man. I love this guy.
Thank you so much, dude.
You bet.
Thank you. Steve Rosen, thank you so much. And there is some news, actually. There's some Steve Rosen news. He dropped the first of several episodes. Actually, you held up a sign the other day that had them written down on it. He interviewed Alex Van Halen back in 1985. And the first episode, premiered this morning. And I was in the chat for that. So if you watch it, yeah, 3-2. That was today.
And tomorrow.
Oh, next one. Oh, I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
And then Monday. And then the following.
Everyone's like an hour, or like close to it. Like the first one today was like an hour.
Anybody want to screenshot that? There you go, so you know when they are.
There it is. Did you type that up?
No, I wrote that with a marker, Sharpie.
Oh wow.
I write left-handed. So.
You got good handwriting.
Thank you.
Wow, left-handed. Now I know, because I'm right-handed, and my handwriting is the worst you've ever seen. It's horrible.
I can actually do it with either hand. Write with either hand.
Like Abraham Lincoln.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
That's what they say. He could do that, and he was the one in that episode. Gotta watch that. That's your friend's bass?
Yeah, I worked on it last night. Fret level polish crown, or fret level crown polish. Did the thumb. Figured out where he wanted that. He wanted a cover put on.
The ashtray.
Worked on the neck. Put a pure tone in it. Cleaned the pots. So it's pretty good. Got the action nice and low. So tomorrow, we're spending the day. He's going to be laying down some bass tracks for me.
Right on, man.
On my song. So yeah, but it's nice bass.
So how are you going to record? What are you going to be using?
Cakewalk and through all of this, the Helix.
Mm-hmm.
Although he did bring his 410 cab and the 500-watt Harkey amp head.
Mm-hmm.
So I may just mic it like that, or we can go direct because I created a bass link, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Profile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
So, yeah, this was it aged white. I mean, it was bright white. Like I was saying last night, it aged. There's no dark spots. It's all pretty much even. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice bass.
It looks like it was actually cream at one time, but it was actually white. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got it all set up. Playing real nice. It still looks like a little. He's 6'8", so it looks like a little bass. You know, his fingers are like this long. So he's playing it, and it's like it still looks like a little bass. But it's nice. It turned out nice and played. Like I dolled the back of the neck, so you know he was like, man, it feels like a whole different bass now. So it's good to go.
Very cool, man. Yeah, that's a nice looking bass, dude. Facebook user, have you learned the 3-string technique on bass? I saw it on an interview with Billy. It's really helpful too. The three-string technique.
Cool, Michael.
Cool, man.
His last name, Vince, isn't Bodine, is it?
Six eight.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Sheehan. Wait a minute, Billy Sheehan? My good friend? This guy right here? Hey,
Sure
this
thing.
is Billy Sheehan. You're watching Johnny Bean TV.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Hola, amigos. This is your bass player, Billy Sheehan. You're watching me right here on my dear friend, John. It went away.
Oh, no.
Johnny Bean. I can. We do radio IDs all the time, but if it's not written down, even if the guy is standing right there, it's a weird mental
You
problem.
said we're dear friends,
Johnny
but then you
Bean,
couldn't remember my name.
dear friend, what's it?
Who was that?
No, it's a weird thing. Whenever we do radio IDs or TV things, if it's not written down, you're lost. It's hilarious. But Johnny Bean, come on, here we go. Let's do take two. I'll get it this time. I swear to God.
All right, ready.
All right. Hola, amigos. This is Billy Sheehan, your bass player, here with my dear friend Johnny Bean. I never forget this guy. He's been so wonderful for me. Let me do take three. Sorry.
Thank you, Billy.
I overdid it now. Here we go. Hola, amigos. This is Billy Sheehan, your bass player, saying hello to you from the fabulous Johnny Bean Show. And thank you for having me on, Johnny. And I hope I see you all around. New Talus is out. New Winery Dog's coming. Gracias.
Thank you, Billy Sheehan. Billy Sheehan. You know, like what I was telling you the other day? See, eventually, I'm going to have like enough of like IDs and other footage. These shows will eventually just be all pre-recorded stuff. And eventually, I'll be a VTuber.
You need to get AI with a keyword, and anytime someone says Vi or she, all of a sudden it just pops up on its own.
To just do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, then it would just be out of control. You know? It would be this nonstop.
Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Bean TV, I guess. Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Bean TV, I guess. Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Bean TV, I guess. Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Bean TV, I guess.
See, they would take control over that. Oh, that would make the show more interactive. So that would be cool, actually.
You do like Thursday night's open now because of last. So just do an hour-long show, just that.
That sounds good. And Michael be live. It's Billy. Exclamation point Billy. Because, you know, him and I are good friends.
It could be I don't even know what you could call it.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday nights. I do have a list of other shows that I've thought about, you know, like creating. See, eventually this channel, it'll be 24 hours of stuff.
That's Roku, 24-hour Roku channel.
Yeah. There you go. And there's the whole video. Thank you, Michael B. Live, channel member. If you want to see that entire Billy Sheehan interview, that's it right there. Watch it after you watch this. It's like 2 hours or something. 2 hours worth of Billy Sheehan and what's his name? Wah, wah. Hang on.
Jethro Bodine. Hey, Granny.
Yeah. Right on. What musicians have you become friends with? Well, what music?
Me.
Who are your musical friends?
my musical friends. You mean you just want people I know that I either played in a band with or recorded with. It would be the rest of the show telling names. If you want famous,
We got time.
if you want famous people, Jakey Lee, Ray Gillen, although Ray's passed, all of Poison, all of Skid Row, all of Grim Jack. I mean, I have to find them. I have all my laminates from the ones we opened up for and the ones I also worked for. I ought to dig that out someday and show. I did Oak Ridge Boys, Statler Brothers, Barbara Mandrell. Then I also had to ride with her in the limo to the Pittsburgh airport. That was interesting. It was just me and her. She talked quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's I couldn't even begin. I mean, I've been into this since 1980, so you're talking 44 years.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll just show you. I get a lot of channel IDs from some friends. And I've become friends with a lot of them too over the years. I'll play you a couple. You said musician, right? What musicians have you become friends with? Brandon. That's Brandon over in the Van Halen group. Let's see. I'll play. Here, we'll do this. That makes it better. And then here's a few people that I know.
Hello, I'm Ryan Salazar. You're watching Johnny Bean TV.
Orion, he's from the band Third Eye Blind. He was the original bass player in that. And then I know this guy.
Hi, this is Alex Skolnick, and you're watching Johnny Bean TV.
He's in a band called Testament. And then I know, let's see, who else have I gotten an ID from that's a musician? This guy right here.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Bean?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question?
That's this guy right here.
Ready?
Ready.
Hi, this is Andy Summers, and you're watching Johnny Bean TV.
There you go. So there's a few. Applaud, why not? There's a few people that I know that I've become friends with that are musicians that you may have heard of. But, I mean, as a musician, you meet a lot of musicians.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Especially if you do any touring.
Yeah. Yeah, you meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, not even that. I mean, not even that. Well, yeah, there's that. But like doing this,
yeah,
I meet so many people.
Yep.
Doing these shows all the time. Every day I meet somebody new.
Well,
So.
I'll tell you what, you are pretty much everywhere. So, I mean, just by happenstance.
I mean, that's what this card says.
Yeah, and just by chance, you know how many they're going to run into you somewhere.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, anybody in the chat, it all starts from just sending Johnny pictures of guitars.
Mm-hmm.
You never know where you're in. James, that's right. Ron's son, my son, Cole.
Yeah, he was here.
They did a channel ID for you, didn't they? The whole band said something.
They did. I need to clip that. I have several. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have like I have 2 handfuls of channel IDs I haven't even used yet because I need to clip them out of previous shows where I didn't clip them. Yeah. So we got that. And actually, wait a minute. When was that? Wait. The background is going to change in a second, you guys. Yeah, the background is going to change. Where is that? There was one another time. Yeah, right here, you guys. There. You probably forgot about this.
Oh, no.
All right. Floyd is completed. Shim removed. And the push-in bar. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot. Now, let's see if she stayed in tune.
You sound like you're working on a guitar on a bed.
Oh, shit. Johnny Bean, TV. I gotta put this shit away. You gotta watch Johnny Bean, man. Watch it.
Wow, you realize that was 35 pounds ago?
Oh my God! Congratulations.
Thank
Wait,
you.
which way?
Less.
You mean you've gained 35 pounds since?
Lost 35 since then.
I was gonna say, we never
But
see
you notice-
from here down usually. So.
You notice how my Floyd Rose stayed in tune perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like Schmidt.
Thanks, Raven.
Uncle Raven. Sounds in tune to me. There we go. That amp is ferocious.
Thank you.
Oh, what's wrong with it? Yeah. Yeah, see, you guys, when was that? That was a while ago.
That was probably last May.
So almost a year?
Yeah.
Almost a year ago? Yeah.
Yep.
I just remembered. Like, wait a minute.
I forgot all about that. Yeah.
I've got this one. I think you remembered that last second. Like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to think. Then I thought, oh crap, I did one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to redo that.
Oh my goodness.
Sound
the sirens. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well. Oh my gosh.
I don't even have it.
Yeah. So anyway, I have a whole bunch of them that need to be clipped that I need to use. But I mean, I'm kind of joking. I mean, not this these shows won't be all whatever. But the more stuff, and actually I'm thinking of doing more of like recording more stuff, because did you guys see the promo I did from yesterday? I do promos for all my shows every, the day of every show. And I did a MPN, all good, man. All good, dude. Right on, man. I did a promo yesterday where I was driving and I saw a Corvette. And I'm like, hey, I drive one of those in GTA, but it's a video game, so it's pretty sad, Like, I drive one of those cars, but in a video game. As I'm driving my Gremlin.
Hey, I know a guy had a Gremlin and had a V8 Chevy in it. It was pretty cool. Scary car.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So I'm thinking about doing more like cool pre-recorded stuff, as segments, to show you guys. Like, there was a time where when Laz and I went to that Tower Records, the old location in Berkeley, I played that a couple times. So I'm thinking about doing some pre-recorded stuff and showing it, and that's along with, other channel IDs, here and there, and whatever, just to put more, to fill
Variety.
Yeah, variety.
There you go.
Variety of stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So I'm kind of joking. I'm like, oh, eventually these shows will all be pre-recorded. I mean, I'm kind of joking, but not, because I think we'll add more pre-recorded stuff to these shows eventually. So, yeah, just more variety of stuff. And I mean, the live thing will never go away. I mean, I love doing live shows. I love doing this stuff. And technically, I do the opposite of what we should be doing. See, this channel should be more recorded stuff, and then live should be special. You know, a live show. Normal channels do pre-recorded videos, you know, every other day or once a week or whatever, and they'll do a live like once a week or once a month. You know, this channel's been the opposite of that for the past 9 years, where it's been all live all the time, and then every once in a while you'll get a video. You know, so
swim against the stream, Johnny. Swim against the stream.
That's how I roll.
No, that's how you swim.
That's how I swim. You know,
15 Janice.
Been a member for 15 months. Thank you so much, Janice.
But how much of that time have you been asleep, Janice?
Oh. I don't know. She used to get up early in the morning for the Laz show.
That's true.
Although
Janice,
it's early
is Laz
here.
having a show tomorrow?
It's not early there. It's 1 in the afternoon. Eastern time. Peggy's like, oh, Ron. Come on. How is Laz doing? I don't know. From last I heard, he was doing better. Apparently tonight you slept. Right on. That's cool. Let's see. Normal is boring, you guys are saying. This is not a normal channel. Yeah, it's not. It's not. I mean, don't you notice everybody copies this channel? I've been doing these shows longer than anybody. And then all of a sudden there's like shows that are like very similar, you know, but not as good. You know. So, like when Ron rage quits eventually and starts his own show, I can tell you right now, it won't be very good. Okay? I can just tell you right away. I'm predicting the future. I mean, you saw what he just, recorded for us. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Before I had all this stuff.
I'm kidding. But no, I'm always looking to expand and grow. And I mean, channels, they change. That's the thing. You want change. You want change. You don't.
Yep.
Please. You want. If you're not changing and you're not growing, then you're not progressing.
You're stagnant.
And it's, stuff here. Go back and watch one of the first shows I did on the channel here of these live shows. Terrible. Not that this is, the best thing ever, but.
Let me guess, you were like, hi.
Actually, well, no, I wasn't, but other people were.
Okay.
Other people were. And it got to a point where I'm like, hey, these shows, they need to be quicker, faster. There needs to be more of a pace, to this stuff. And anybody that's been here, all these years can tell you, like it wasn't as weird or whatever. But
I don't know why people were afraid to get in front of a camera or microphone. I don't know. But that's one thing. Through doing the pro shooting and stuff, I had to do seminars. So and playing in a band, obviously in front of people. But I know people who would rather die than stand in front of a crowd and talk. And they don't want to get on camera because even though it's just right now it's me and Dave. He's over there playing Madden, and they're looking at that camera thinking, oh my God, there could be how many people watching, and it freaks them out.
There's 40. Well, we'll take a few. There's 40 people watching us right now, and it's just me, you, and me.
Yep. I mean, that's like I remember real quick. I remember one night on Art Bell's show, someone said, "We're talking to what, 20 million people," and Art's like, "All right, don't." They all start thinking about that. Don't. That's how many people reach that show at its peak. 20 million people a night. Yeah.
I know. Well, eventually that'd be cool. I mean, what happened? Okay, I'll tell you guys a couple things. Then we do have a couple things we can talk about. Like I said, there's some Van Halen stuff, and actually Holly is here. Hey, Holly. That's actually one of the things we'll discuss in a little bit. Okay. What was I going to say? I just forgot. I just totally blanked in front of 40 people.
We were talking about talking in front of people.
Talking in front of people.
Then Art Bell, 20 million. Then you said eventually.
Art Bell, 20 million. Oh, I know what it is. When I first started doing these live shows, I couldn't do them by myself. That's really why I had other people on these shows. That's really why this is, become like what it is. I couldn't do them by myself. I was too nervous. and so I'd always have somebody, because years ago it was me and a guy named Dave. And there was a couple shows where he had to cancel like that day. Mm-hmm. And it was just me. And I didn't even have the camera on that day. I couldn't have the camera on. It was just me, and it was just audio.
But you played in front of a crowd on stage, right?
I can do that, no problem.
Well, that shouldn't be any different.
I can play music in front of people by myself, guitar, no problem whatsoever. I've done that for years and years, whatever. Doing this, there's the camera right there. It's a little different. Now it's a totally different story, because over the years I would have other people on these shows, and I mean, of course it makes it to where you have conversations and whatever. So I mean, that's cool. I had a problem where I couldn't do a show by myself, where I was like too nervous. And then what happened eventually is I would start doing shows, like let's say like breaking news in the world of like music. Let's say somebody would pass away or something. I'd go live and talk about it, right? And there's been several times I've done this over the years. But a few of those times I would do that, and I would get 300-400 people all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, and watching. And it's just me, right? You do that a couple times, and you grow up real quick. You're like, wait a minute, So now I have no problem doing shows, Sunday nights. I'm standing here by myself. I'm playing. And then
playing with yourself.
And then oh my gosh, Mikins. Oh my God. Not that that's funny, but it really, you really get, you grow up real quick as far as talking to a camera. And I studied this for a long time, talking to cameras. I did these vlogs for years. You can go back on my channel on YouTube here. You can watch years of these videos of me doing vlogs, talking to a camera and whatever. And a lot of them are pretty terrible. But I got better at doing them over the years. And now I do, like, I would do a lot of vlogs. See, here's the way I thought about this. Actually, for a lot of years, this is how it was. If I had to do a show by myself, I would do it on the phone and normally in the car. Because for some reason, it's that camera right there. That camera with that light, when that's on, I feel like, oh no, I'm being looked at.
You're like Sidney Brady.
Yeah.
Sydney.
Yeah. Pretty much. But if I do a show, like this and it's just me, I just see me, and there is a chat I read down here, like Mondays, you guys will see me and I'm walking around like this. I explained this the other day, If I do a show by myself on the phone, no problem. I can have hundreds and hundreds. Well, I go to the NAMM show, I walk around. I had 400 people watching me one of those times, right? I can walk around, no problem, on a phone whatever. If I'm standing here by myself, and I got to do this for a second. If it's this and that.
Even today?
No, I have no problem today. No problem. I got no problem whatsoever. You know, and I do a lot. You know, Sundays, you know, I play and whatever. But like I said, if I go live to talk about something, like let's say, unfortunately, if somebody passes away and it's somebody that I like or somebody that I know of, like Jeff Beck, Amanda, who you had met, when Jeff Beck passed away, Amanda and I went live and talked about that. It's on the channel here. You know, when Wolfgang put the tweet out about Edward passing away, went live that day, and it wasn't just me. I mean, there was a bunch of people that came on and wanted to come on and stuff. But you know, and then Taylor Hawkins, when it was announced that he had passed away, I'm like, well, I like Taylor Hawkins, huge fan of his drumming. Huge fan of Foo Fighters, Alanis, all that stuff. I'm like, hey, I need to go live and pay tribute. That's what I did. Next thing you know, I had 300 people sitting here. I don't think I knew you then. I don't think you were. No. You weren't on here yet, but
no.
But when that happened, it was pretty much like when that happened. It was like, wait a minute, there's 300 people sitting here. I'm talking to a camera, talking about paying tribute to somebody. I'm like, yeah, I can do this. So it's pretty much from then on, it was kind of like I can go live and do a show, no problem, whatever. And yeah, I still want to have people around me, you know, people on the shows to talk to and you know, share things and all that. But let's see, Holly is saying, putting yourself out there can cause people anxiety. It's normal. Glad you moved past it, JB. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you guys one story. And actually I have a photo of this, and it's kind of embarrassing now. I couldn't tell you where the photo is, but what happened was I mean, I'll tell you the story real quick. When I was taking these school, I went back to school. This was now oh my gosh, 25 years ago.
Wow.
I went back to school 25 years ago. Okay. I'm not as young as you guys think I am. I mean, Andy Summers said I'm old, so I'm old. Okay.
Wait, no, just tell them how old you are. let them guess.
Well, I'll let you guess in the chat. Let me just say, my birthday is coming up. My birthday is coming up in 3 months.
Mine's coming up in 28 days.
and it's a big round number. Okay. So in the chat, guess how old I am. Okay. 25 years ago, I'm taking these computer classes. All right. And that's the first time I ever got on the internet. So I put an ad on the internet looking for a band. I get a call from this band in Miami, Florida. And the guy on the phone, he's like, hey, you don't know me, but we're working with a guy named Desmond Child. And immediately I'm like, Desmond Child, I know that name. Because, you know, I grew up Bon Jovi fan, you know, Aerosmith fan.
Kiss fan.
And, I got into Kiss later. I wasn't a Kiss fan back then, but I like them now. So anyway, so what happened was I ended up basically, you know, telling the school, well, hey, you know, I have to go to Florida to audition for this band, and I got the gig because of your computer. So they end up having me talk to the entire class. Not that there was a ton of people, but there was a room full of people saying, hey, look, you know, Johnny, he just got signed with a major, you know, record, you know, type of thing with this major songwriter. And it's because of this class. And so, Johnny, come talk to the class and tell them about what you're doing, what you're going to do, and kind of like a success story, even though I hadn't left. No, that was when I came back. No, so I had already gone and then come back. I came back to visit, and then I went back again. So I came back. So I went to Florida, came back to California for a week, That's when I went back to the class and they wanted to talk to me. That's when that was. So some of the people in that class I didn't know. Some of them I did know because they were still there. Okay. So I remember they had me on the, I mean, it was in a room, so it wasn't like a stage or anything. Yeah. But I remember talking to the class about stuff. And somebody took a photo and it was in like their like local paper for the class or whatever. And in the photo, it's me on stage and I'm like this. I'm covering my face.
Damn lights.
No photos.
Yeah. No press, please. I'm from the police.
Yeah. So I remember getting really nervous and talking to them, covering my face. Right? And that sounds pathetic. But that shows you, like, I had a problem, and it was really embarrassing. Like, I remember when I left there, I was like, oh my gosh, that was embarrassing. That was terrible. And I think they, like, some of the instructors in there could tell, like, I was uncomfortable talking to the class. But again, this was 25 years ago. Okay. And since then, it's a total different story now because I started doing these shows, well, literally just a few years later. We're going on almost 20 years of my channel here in a few years. But let me just say, yeah, after, doing a couple of these shows and it's just me, and all of a sudden that number that right now says 45, which is kind of close to my age. I know, I see him. Laz, what's up, dude? I can do a show now. No Biggie, no whatever. But the thing is, though, I think I can talk in front of people too. Like let's say if I did have to go back to some class and there was like 100 people there, I think I could do that now. Well, I couldn't have done that back in the day. But again, if I'm on stage playing, I've played in front of 1,000 people before.
Yeah.
No problem.
I've played in front of thousands of people, and it's never bothered me. But the very first time I had to, a friend of mine, some of you country fans, you may know him, Tracy Bird. He kind of got out of the music scene altogether. His wife had a severe accident. He's taking care of her. But he used to have, it was in Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee. It was a Tracy Bird outdoor or something. And I did every one of them for him. But the very first one I did, it was the first one I had to do a seminar from being sponsored and everything. And I'm backstage, and I'm like, wow. He's like, okay, you're on in 10 minutes. I'm like, okay. I said, how many people's out there? He said, oh, no, I think we sold tickets 1,500. That was my first time on stage, and not just on stage, but up on stage in front of people, just talk. No guitar.
Podium?
No podium.
Headset mic or mic?
Headset mic with and it was, and I had an hour. I had an hour to talk to these people about all this stuff. And when I first walked out there, it just I thought my knees was going to buckle, but 10 minutes into it, it was fine. Then when I started taking questions and it, and after that, that was, it was like 1,500 people there.
You wanted to do it again, huh?
Yeah.
Once you were done, yeah.
Well, when I got done, I said, hey, if someone else drops out, I can go back out again. But yeah,
that's how these shows are.
Yeah.
That's how this is for me. That's why the weekends is great. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, 3 nights of being live here, talking, on a camera in front of people, whatever. Yeah. I can't get enough of doing this stuff. Yeah, I'll do this every day. Well,
we're going to do the channel ID show.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I can do this stuff every day. And that's more of, I think you would ask me, did you ask me that before we went on or was it earlier?
What?
You said something about you do so many shows. Are you
that was before we went on.
Running? Yeah. And I told you when I get a day off, if I'm not doing a show, I'm not joking either. People message me saying, hey, are you going to be on tonight? Whether they know I'm not going to be on or if they don't know, if they're just wondering. But I get asked all the time, like on days off. Like, you know, I do Monday, I do like a morning thing at Guitar Center or something. Tuesday, exclusively Van Halen, which, by the way, we do have some Van Halen news we will get to in a minute. Wednesday, usually I go out of town. I don't anymore. I'm staying here now on Wednesdays. Our friend Music Therapy Laz, who is here in the chat, you guys, ask him how he's feeling. His show is now Wednesdays. So, you know, a lot of times I'll join him on his show. Thursday, usually it's nothing. So it's like that Thursday, a lot of times I'll get a message from, I don't know, anybody. And they'll be like, hey, are you doing it? What time's your show? And I'm like, I don't have one. And they're like, why not? Well, I don't. You want me to go live? Yeah. People, with your audience,
Yeah. Well,
the audience, the chat here, they want you on every day. Every day they want something. So that's why I'm always like, you know, these shows, it's like I almost do like a daily show. It's not a daily show because Wednesday, Thursday, no. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
yeah.
Yeah, that's 5. So
yeah. 5 out of 7.
I do five shows, and then the days that I'm not on, people want me on. But the thing is, I do have ideas for new shows, you know, but the trick is they can't be too different, right? They can't. When you're known for something, you pretty much have to stick to that. So it's like I'm known as like the Van Halen dude. So I talk Van Halen all the time. You know, you get known for that, and I love Van Halen. I'll talk about them, you know. I'll do it. That's fine. But pretty much like anybody that's brand new here, and like I said, there's new people watching this all the time. Like always. Oh, count on it. There's always last night. We talked about this before we started. Last night we did a show. There was so many people in the chat, like right now. Mm-hmm. And then we counted. Wait, there's been like over 320
something.
320 views since yesterday.
Yep.
On yesterday's show. That means there's roughly, well, you know, some people, they start it and stop it, start it. So you can't count each one as like, you know, total unique, you know. But you can kind of, let's just say out of 320, at least 200, 250.
I was going to say 275.
275. Let's say, you know, so there's maybe 275 other people that watched since yesterday. We're talking about last night's show.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who these people are. We have no idea. We only know the names that we see in our chat. We only know, like, you guys that are regulars here, you know, that we're like, we're like, I mean, I'm just amazed that seriously, that we get anybody at all. But like this guy Pascal here, he's apologizing for being late. He lives in France. He's been watching my shows here. Pascal, how long have you been here? I mean, years. Literally, I remember him in my chat here 6-7 years ago. Wow. Standing right here. 6-7 years. You know? And again, that's 6-7 years ago of weekly shows. Like all the time. All the time. I mean, there's so many. I mean, it's just, what am I trying to say? I don't know. I'm comfortable doing these shows now. I'll do them every day for you guys if you want. I'll do a daily show. That's fine. You guys already know what I'm already doing. If you want to see something on a night I'm not on, I'll do it. He says it's 2014. Dude, that's 10 years. He's been watching me for 10 years.
There you go.
And see, when I go to the NAMM show, people come up to me and like, oh, you don't know me? Like, I have no idea who this person is. They're like, I've been watching you, 7 years, 8 years. I'll hear that every once in a while. I'm like, really? You've been watching me for that long? See, to me, it's still very, this is still very new. even though I'm almost 20 years into content on YouTube, because my channel is going to be in 2 years 20 years old. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
And you're only 29, so
I know. And I saw some of you guys did guess my age. You can keep guessing. You know, that's all good.
Let me
here. Let's
before I forget. Wait.
Okay, we got a phone call.
Danny, here it is, and it's Steve Rosen's. What's the YouTube channel? Is it just Steve Rosen or is it Tone Chaser?
To accept, press
it's hang on, I forget. Hello, you're on the air.
Bernie Taupin.
Bernie Taupin.
Here's why I called Johnny. I just clicked on your channel just like a minute ago, and you're talking about this cat from France,
Pascal.
Yeah. So I'm like,
I like that comment.
I've been watching you for years, dude. Not as long as this dude, but it's like, oh yeah, we watch you. Keep doing your shit,
dude. Thank you. Well, let me ask you, Bernie. How long have you been watching this channel?
I don't know for sure. I'm gonna say 3 years.
Okay.
It could be 4, but I'm thinking 3. But it could be 4. But let's say 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, I have YouTube on my TV, and I do this and that, and I see you constantly seeing your live. So I'm like, okay, let's see what's up. So I clicked on it, and you were talking about some dude from France. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to give him some love too. So I'm going to tell him that so yeah, people watch it. It's enjoyable.
Cool. So what, let me, since I have you on the phone, let me ask you, and also to let you guys know, this isn't staged. This guy calls.
No.
None of this is staged at all. This guy, and he's not really Bernie Taupin, or maybe he is. I don't know.
Ask him how Elton is. How Elton's doing.
It's fun. It's fun to say I'm Bernie Taupin.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is not like, this ain't like staged or anything. Like, he calls, and what happens is when my phone rings, I recognize not that I know the number, but I recognize, like, it says on the phone, like, like where you're calling from, like the state or whatever.
Yeah.
So I see that on my phone every time. And I'm like, I recognize it as, because you've called many times over the past, like 3 years or something. 3 years.
I bet I've called you 20 times.
Oh, more than that.
Easy.
Oh, more than that.
Oh, yeah.
You've called many, many times. And I won't.
I hope it's okay.
Oh, it's great. It's great. And I won't just pick up the phone for anybody on this, you know. Like, if I have to recognize the number and everything. But like, what makes it, like, why have you been watching all these years? What has kept you tuning in? Uh-oh, and don't get bit.
Who let the dogs out?
No. First and foremost, I'm a guitar freak.
There you go.
And a music freak.
That's what I was talking about. Guitar.
Yeah.
This is a guitar-ish channel. I'm a guitar player.
So exactly. So when I first I stumbled across you, I don't even know how. Just I saw, YouTube, clicking through stuff. And it's like, okay, this is cool. And it's just, and then it's like, okay, this guy's not a douche. He's not arrogant. He's not egotistical. It's not all about him. He just likes to talk about Van Halen, who I dig, and guitars and stuff. So it's just been sometimes I'll watch you for a half hour. Sometimes it's for 3 minutes, or sometimes it's for an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
At least we know that's not Cheech.
So, but yeah, it's not, your show isn't stupid. It's not, it's not trying to sell yourself. You're not trying to, make yourself sound more important than you are. You know what I mean?
I'm showing like the ultimate selfie right now. No, I actually know this guy right here though, and he says I'm old. So, yeah, no, it's real. I mean, this is real.
Yeah,
when we go live, when we do these on the nights where it's like a Van Halen night. Yes, I talk Van Halen news, and the stuff is, somewhat prepared.
Yeah.
On a Saturday night, we just go live, and we just talk whatever that is, and it's it's just fun. It's just a good time.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. It's like playing guitar is fun. I mean, we're not on stage with Kiss making $30,000 a night. We like guitars and play guitars because it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we listen to music because we enjoy it, and we talk about whether it's a Van Halen song or a anything song or what gauge strings you use, because it's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's not curing cancer. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, it's a good time. It's an hour, couple hours, few hours of hanging out, talking about stuff we like.
Yep.
So
keep it up. Keep it up, Johnny.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bernie.
Okay. See you later.
All right. Thank you so much, Bernie.
Okay.
Tell Elton I said hi.
Bye-bye. Yeah, tell Elton John we'd actually like him on the show, for one thing.
Have you ever listened to him sing that Ozzy song yet, where he gets heavy metal?
No.
It's the second verse.
No. Janice, send me a tweet reminding me I need to listen to that. Keith H.
Ordinary Man.
Ordinary Man. I thought you were known as the Taylor Swift guy. Hey, Taylor's awesome.
It's not Kelsey.
Taylor. I mean, I tell you guys, I know music. I know entertainment. I know how this stuff works. You guys, and it's not. It's. I said this the other day. Let me just say when I talk about something, I know what I'm talking about. I don't just sit here and make stuff up. All right. I don't sit here and BS you and say, oh yeah, I take a photo with somebody. Yeah, that guy's my best friend. What's his name? Like if I say I know somebody, I know them or they know me. There's no BS. So Janice, thank you. I just got the tweet. Thank you.
Thank you, Janice.
I'll check that out once we're done.
Yes, Ozzy Osbourne, Ordinary Man.
Cool.
I think it's the second verse he sings, Elton.
Okay.
You can tell, but he gets that raspy voice. I didn't know he could sing like that.
See, now this number I don't recognize. That's when I get nervous.
Well, before you put him on the air,
No, I'm not. If I don't recognize the number, I don't put you on the air.
But then you tell people to call you.
Well, I know, but the thing is, they can leave a message. They can leave a message. Okay, if I don't know your number, leave a message below. If it says leave a message, and then the thing is, I can read that message. I get a transcript, like instantly. If they leave a message, I'll get a transcript of that message and I can read it immediately, and I can say, oh, it's so and so, and look at that. See. There we go. Michael B. Live, favorite on-air moment was Bernie calling to ask who the hell I was. Michael B. That's
You're the
Michael
guy
B.
with the custom night swing.
Yeah, the guy with the one and only. Well, who knows how many of those people did put neck pickups into, but probably not many, I would think. You can Google that or whatever. Look at that. See, I tell you guys about the lights changing. You know, so helping support the channel, support the show. Because that's the thing. Doing these shows is not free. Like I said, I love doing these shows. I'll do them every day. But let me just say, it's not free doing this stuff. I mean, this setup alone here was like $600, you know. Whoops. Uh-oh. So it's not free doing these shows. You know, I travel for you guys. I go to the NAMM show. I go to Twitch. I went to Nashville. You know, all that stuff. And I stream that stuff for you guys. You can in the chat, you can go back. You can watch videos. See, Nightbot is me, so I can put Nightbot commands in here and show you guys. Here we go. There are a few of these. A few of those will give you a couple different things, but I love doing these shows for you guys. And let me just say, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be doing these shows for you until you know, I love doing
hell
this
freezes
stuff.
over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it gets cold there, it doesn't affect me, but what am I saying? I love doing this stuff. I love it. I can't get enough of doing these shows. I'll do these shows every day for you guys if you want. You know, if you want if you give me ideas for shows to do. Oh, that's something I was going to say. I have a whole list of new shows that I've thought of over the years. And so I can always go through that list and be like, "Oh yeah, I can make a show on this, you know, that or whatever." None of it will be way out of nowhere. I mean, it won't be like something totally different than what you're used to. I mean, pretty much this channel is my name, and everything on this channel it'll be me in some way.
We do need to do a Randy Rhoads show.
We could do that. We could do that if you want to make it like a day, you know, maybe a Thursday, maybe since Laz is doing Wednesdays now. Maybe we could do something on a Thursday, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
how many people would like to see a Randy Rhoads show?
We could try it. And
I know Lewis will.
Mm-hmm. See, G. Butchnoff, I dropped $600 to go to NAMM. I don't even have a show. Man. Well, gee, you were on my streams. You were there. James, we live for your shows. Really? There we go.
Since we're getting people to talk about shows, you want to tell them about the giveaway that we were talking about before this started in the green room?
You mean with this?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, this is an idea I have. Okay, you guys know this guitar right here. Speaking of giveaways, we're giving this away tonight. This Heyday wireless speaker.
And an Yngwie pick.
And an Yngwie guitar pick. Two separate giveaways, right?
Yngwie Malmsteen.
Yngwie Malmsteen. So we're doing two separate giveaways tonight. Yngwie Malmsteen guitar pick and Heyday wireless speaker. Brand new in the box. To participate in the giveaway, you must participate in the chat here on YouTube, which means you must be subscribed to the channel. And what we do is we do like a random number. It's like a guessing game where we have a limit between 0 and something, and you have to type in the chat your guesses, and then eventually I give you guys guesses and stuff. And so, but I do have an idea for another giveaway, probably pretty soon, I think. Okay, you guys saw I showed you this guitar the other day. You know, it's a little dusty. I won't solo myself because it's a little dusty. You guys don't need to see that. But this is a guitar I got off eBay several years ago. It's a Samick. And I'll admit the pickup doesn't work. It never did. So I'll put a new pickup in there, get it working and stuff. And again, it's just a short scale guitar. Okay. But I was thinking I would do a giveaway like live on the channel here. Like the show would be just the giveaway. The show like maybe it'll be a Friday night or Saturday night show coming up. Which, by the way, that reminds me. Let me look at my calendar. What's today? Today's the 2nd?
Yeah.
Where's it to? Okay, next Saturday. Wait, what time is that? 8. Okay, next Saturday there won't be a Saturday night.
Okay.
I'm going to a show. A friend of mine's band is playing in Santa Cruz, and I was going to go see them next Saturday. So, in
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Huh? No, next week. Today's the 2nd? Yeah, the 9th. Yeah, next Saturday. The 9th. Okay. Saturday the 9th. I'll either stream my friend's band live on the channel here starting at 11 p.m. Eastern.
That'd be good.
So I'll either do that or something. Anyway, next Saturday will be a little different. But coming up on a future show, I was thinking the whole show, well, not the whole show, but the main thing of the show would be a giveaway for this guitar right here. And then what we were thinking, Ron was saying, maybe send it to him and what, you would fix it or paint it?
Yeah,
or?
Whatever.
Okay.
You can put the pickup in it. I can do everything else.
Because I know right now it looks like Schmidt.
So then we thought we ask the chat, but like he would work on it, send it to me, I'd work on it, and then maybe both of us sign it, and then it would be a prize to give away. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, it's all Johnny's idea, but I think it's pretty good. Really do.
It's kind of an experiment, is what I'm thinking it is. Okay, because I know I already told you that I'd be giving away like this. This right here. Once we hit 20K, we're about to get to 12K, and then 20K, we would do this. But I think an experiment, just let's just say, just a try. We'll do that guitar. Do it soon, not next week. I mean, if I wanted to send it to you, it'd have to be at least a few weeks, because just to get to you, it would take a week, and then to get back here would take a week. So, and then whatever you want to do to it could take a week, so that's 3 weeks right there. So let's say maybe in a month, maybe a month from now, maybe we'll do a show-ish somewhere. And Janice, send me a tweet reminding me of this stuff, because, I can't remember anything.
Now, do you want to do a Friday night show with me working on that, showing the chat what I'm doing to it?
Oh, sure. We could do that. Yeah.
And then, do you want it painted? I mean, if we're painting it, we're adding another week.
Yeah.
Or I can buff it out and do, whatever. I mean, you tell me. But then, I can sign it in silver or gold Sharpie and then send it back. You sign in the other color Sharpie. Mm-hmm. If you guys want our signatures.
Sure. I mean, I would think that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go. When will you give away the Yellow Music Man? Well, that is a future giveaway. And see, right now, all these like smaller guitar giveaways are experiments leading up until that. That's really what they are. So definitely keep it here, as Michael Anthony says. Yeah, so we'll do some sort of something. Let's say in a month ish.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, because we want to give back to the viewers that watch these shows, but I mean, obviously, I'm looking to expand these shows. I mean, I'm going 20 years into doing this channel, 20 years of YouTube content. So it's like, it's about time I think of, new ways to expand. I mean, it's all about growth is what it is. Like I said, if you're just doing the same thing, talking the same schmidt about people, it gets old, Right? Jed, this is a Van Halen channel. Stripe that thing. Maybe. Yeah. Since we're giving it away.
Look at the one right below it.
He has extra pink paint.
Don't make me do that.
Paint it pink. 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 Peggy says, oh, no, not pink, because Peggy will probably end up winning it.
Well, we could do it. We could put yellow stripes on it.
Sure.
But we can't make them just like Eddie's. Well, technically, you're not selling it.
Technically, if you're not selling, see, it's all about selling it. If you're not selling it, if you're just giving it away,
okay.
No, I think it's fine.
All
If you're not selling, no. So yeah, we'll see. Who knows? I don't know. Some sort of something there. But let's see how we're doing on time. Okay, we have we usually do about 3 hours on what does it say? Saturday? On Saturdays.
You want to look at a couple of those listings?
Sure, we can look at some listings. Like I was saying, there is some Van Halen news, which why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's do that. And of course, we'll revisit this stuff this Tuesday on the Van Halen show. But let's go ahead and talk about some of that quickly here. But again, we're going to revisit this Tuesday. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. First of all, huh?
Tell me, put a Floyd on it.
There you go.
I don't even know if. Well, you could. I mean, that would be. I don't know. I gotta wait till I see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you guys know our friend Steve Rosen. I mean, we kind of talked about this a little earlier. He interviewed Alex Van Halen back in 1985, and he just put together a whole series of videos for the interview. First one dropped this morning, and I guess one drops tomorrow, and then I guess like 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
Something like that. So check that stuff out, you guys. Steve Rosen, he's really become a good friend. He's somebody that when I was a kid, I'd get the Guitar World magazines, as back issues,
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple particular issues. July '85 is one of them. That was an Edward Van Halen cover story called "The Life and Times of Edward Van Halen." Steve Rosen did that interview, and then there was a cover. Oh man, what was the? It was '85 as well. Someone else will know it. Stevie Ray Vaughan was on the cover, right? Was that the one? Yeah, I think. Well, anyway, there's an article where Steve goes along with Edward to the NAMM show, which technically would be Summer NAMM '85, and they go to New Orleans. And of course, Steve talks about all this in his book, which I just looked and the book is up there. Tone Chaser. Yeah, we cleaned the table here, so it's not such a mess. The books are up there. I can't get to them now, but so anyway, so I grew up reading these interviews with this guy, this writer named Steve Rosen. So I've always known of him my entire Van Halen, journey. Yeah, since 1980. Well, like I said, I bought the magazines as back issues in 1987. 87, 88, 89, somewhere in there is when I bought them from Guitar World magazine as back issues. I remember exactly ordering them from Guitar World and getting them in a box, and they were back issues. They were mint condition, you know.
Like brand new.
5, 6, 7, 8. So at the time, the magazines were 3 to 4 years old, which back then I thought, man, these things are old. This magazine's 3 years old. This is old.
now it's 40 years old.
Now it's older than me, you know. And Todd, yeah, Nightbot has been going nuts lately, and I need to figure out why. But just to let you guys know, that's not somebody spamming the chat. Nightbot is me. It's just a bot that I use to help me with getting other. Oh, no, now Stream Elements is chiming in. So those bots in the chat, those are me. You can trust those. I'm the only one that can actually post links in this chat. Nobody else can do that.
AI's taking over, see?
Hey, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. You know, I use all that stuff. So anyway, so I grew up knowing of this guy named Steve Rosen, knowing of him, you know, what he did, you know, all this stuff, or does. And then what happened was about 10 years ago, well, no, longer than that. Well, longer than 10, 12, maybe. I don't know. I end up becoming friends with this guy who ended up winning a guitar from Edward at the NAMM show in 1985. It was a Kramer guitar. It was striped up. It was one that Eddie actually played at 5150. And so I end up becoming friends with the guy. His name's Michael. He's been on my show. He's probably watching this. He watches all this stuff. We talk all the, we're actually supposed to take a field trip somewhere pretty soon, which you guys will think is very cool. Let me just say it's a guitar place. Okay. It's only a couple hours away from me, so we need to do that. We've been planning it actually for years. But
how far away are you from San Dimas?
Driving wise?
Yeah.
5 hours.
Ooh, okay.
Something like that. No, when I go down to LA, I can go to San Dimas easy. So, what am I trying to say? Anyway, so I ended up becoming friends with this guy named Michael. I'll tell you his name. Michael Gutierrez is his name. He ended up becoming friends with Edward, and they would go to every time he'd go to the NAMM show, because thanks to Kramer Guitars, him and Edward would hang out. Edward would tell him stories, the stuff, you couldn't believe the stuff. Michael's told me the stuff. I can't believe the stuff. Although now, let me just say, it's cool. It's cool. So, anyway, so let's go back 10 years. 10 years, Steve Rosen has a YouTube channel, which he still has, which he's posting to now. Those videos that are premiering now, that's on a channel that goes back at least 10 years. Like 10 years, I discovered it, and I started listening to it. So what happened was he has an interview on there with Edward Van Halen from 1979, I think. It's like when he first started posting like his interviews. And one of the photos is a photo of him and Edward at 5150, and it was the back. I can't show the photo on here, and I'm not going to get into why, but it's Edward and Rosen. Edward's holding the 5150 that we all know and love, the Kramer. Rosen is holding another striped guitar, and it's from here. You see the back of the headstock, back of the neck. And I saw that photo with Steve Rosen with it, and I told Michael, I think that's your guitar. He's like, huh? So I ended up trying to get a hold of Steve Rosen 10 years ago. Couldn't get a hold of him. So you guys don't know any of this. This is all brand new to you guys. So here, I'll show you Michael's guitar because I played it. Here it is right here. You guys have seen these photos. Here, I'm going to highlight myself for a second. You guys have seen these photos. So that's me. I know it's blurry. And I look the same. 10 years, I look the same. Okay, that's his guitar right there. That was Eddie Van Halen's guitar. And then, here, let me show you the front. Actually, there's Michael holding the guitar. So that's the guitar right there. Okay. So anyway, so what happens is I end up seeing this photo via Steve Rosen. I'm gonna put you back on screen. So I end up seeing this photo, and I'm telling Michael, I'm like, I think that's your guitar, and he's like, how do you know? If you look in the top horn, excuse me. If you look here, I'll go back to it. If you look in the top horn, there's a star, like on the Kramer 5150. Mm-hmm. But the star on his guitar is huge. It's very obvious. That star right there. I see that in the photo of Rosen holding the guitar at 5150. I'm like, that's your guitar. So I end up trying to get a hold of Rosen. Can't do it. So fast forward, well, less than 10 years later, let's say, when did Rosen first come on my show? 3 years ago? The episodes are on the channel here. 3 years? Actually, if we do exclamation point Rosen, that might actually give us the show, unless I've updated it. Because he's been on many times since. And we're friends now, so we talk all the time. Okay, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, wait, there it is. When was that? February of 22. Okay, that's 2 years ago. Okay, but that's exclusively Van Halen. This would have been before I changed the name of the show. So he was here in 22. He was here, let's say in like 20 or 21. He was here. 3 years. Okay. Let's just say 3 years. All right. Oh, it's probably longer than that. So he comes on my show, and then we talk and stuff, and then of course, I mean, you guys saw the videos. You guys saw the channel IDs. He did a book reading at this place called was it Book Soup in Hollywood, something like that. The whole video is on my channel here. I filmed the entire, like this video. I'll just show you a second of this. This video. Actually, I'll show you the whole thing. This one right here. You guys, Steve Rosen. What do we have here? We got 78 people watching.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Nice. Where are you people? You should have been here. I can't do this by myself.
Right on. Can I get this is Steve Rosen. You're watching Johnny Bean TV.
Hey, everybody. This is Steve Rosen. You're watching Johnny Bean TV. Hey.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Right on. There's the link to that event right there. I filmed the entire thing.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah, so you can. There we go. So January 9th, 2023. That was that whole event. Like where that clip is from, you can watch the entire thing. It's at least an hour, at least. And that's where that clip is from. So you see more of actually Zlozauer in that. If you watch the whole thing. Like, I don't know if you've seen this. You see and hear more of a Neil Zlozauer. He's reading the book, Steve Rosen, all that stuff. So anyway, so eventually I tell Steve Rosen, I'm like, hey, I tried getting a hold of you years ago because, you know, we saw this photo of you playing this particular guitar. My friend owns that guitar. Steve's like, really? So now, you know, it's, you know, a lot of the mystery of that stuff is solved and whatever. And I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh, anyway, so Steve Rosen is dropping some Alex Van Halen interviews onto his channel. First one premiered this morning, next one tomorrow, next one the day after that, all that stuff. So listen to that stuff. I still need to listen to some of it. Okay, so there's that. That's some Van Halen news, and we'll recover this. I'll be telling this exact same story this Tuesday. OU81 Tuesday. Exclusively Van Halen show. Just like that. This Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so we'll be talking about that. Now, another thing we'll be talking about is this. Let's go to Van Halen News Desk. Alex Van Halen's brothers. A discussion with authors Greg Renoff and Chris Gill. Now, they've both been on my show over the years many times. Greg Renoff, you guys know, he wrote the Van Halen Rising book and the Ted Templeman book. Chris Gill wrote Eruption with Brad Talinsky, formerly of Guitar World, who Brad I just ran into at the NAMM show. Anyway, so they did a podcast, and they talk about basically the brand new book coming out. And that's the cover that was recently released. And then they dropped a clip. Will Alex Van Halen ever return to the stage? And they talked about that and what they think. And I know that's been the question. That's been the question from a lot of Van Halen fans every day. You know? It's either who's better, David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar, which will never end, by the way. That'll never go away. And that's actually a blessing to have a debate like that. That'll never go away, because in 100 years, people will still be fighting about that. Who was better?
But no one will be around and ever saw him.
In 100 years, yeah. Yeah, people that weren't even... when AI is taken over and the robots are, all that stuff, they'll still be like, well, Van Halen? Oh, yeah, David Lee Roth. It's like the chocolate and the peanut butter. You dropped your chocolate in my peanut butter. You dropped your peanut butter in my chocolate. Roth. Hagar.
That was Donnie Most.
Donnie Most.
See, I told you, useless information. I'm full of it.
There you go. So anyway.
Speaking of that. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, so they talked about Alex Van Halen, doing a reunion. So check that out if you haven't seen that yet. Their thoughts on that whole thing. So, and again, we'll talk about that stuff again this Tuesday.
I can't wait to read the book, actually.
Oh yeah, that book. I mean, that's
going to be off the shelves instantly.
That's going to be one of the books,
yep.
As far as not just Van Halen fans, but rock music fans in general. Rock music fans. I mean, that's one of definitely.
I just found this included with the Yngwie pick. I'm going to add another pick. It is an AC/DC pick, but here's
no way.
Angus on the other side.
Oh, whoa.
Come on, Angus, get in there. Won't do it.
There he is.
Oh, well. So anyhow, it's AC/DC and Angus. I will include it with the Yngwie pick. So you will be getting 2 picks. 1 winner, 2 picks.
Right on. 1 winner, 2 picks. You ever seen that video?
No. No,
I haven't either.
I was told to watch it, then everybody else said no, don't watch it. So I never watched it.
Technically, I don't know if you even can watch it now. Just try. No. Try to find it.
No, because my luck, it would show up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, the next thing you know, your computer won't turn on.
Yeah. I'll be on here, and all of a sudden AI take over, and you might see stuff you don't want to see. Johnny would be like, shut it off. I can't.
It'll be like, and then like. Okay.
Yes, Greasy, I think it is.
Yeah.
So whoever wins, you're going to get both picks, 1 winner, 2 picks.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah. Let me see. You guys, don't forget. It'd be cool if we could end the show at 300 views live. We're at about 269 views live. So if you guys, close the window and open it up again, or open up another tab real quick. Try to get us to 300 views live. That's a pretty good round number, I think.
Could you show the Klein guitar? The ad? Reverb?
Oh. Where can I
your
get?
Computer not work?
Is that Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook Messenger. Few of you people can buy this guitar and you may recognize it.
Oh. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Let me see. Facebook. Oh, this one right here?
You know, what's the channel card for tonight's show?
Actually it's this.
Oh. Yesterday's show, yeah.
It uses an emoji now of a guitar. But don't forget, we're giving away a Heyday wireless speaker tonight also. So you might want to try to win that. But you're talking about the Talking Guitar show, which I don't even actually have a card for it. I deleted it for some reason. Oh, I deleted it because I used the card is now on the intro video.
Oh, okay.
Which is this right here. So this is the intro for Friday nights. I wonder if is it the same one? Let me see if it's the same one. It might be the same. No, it's not. It's not the same. Oh, whoops. It's not the same.
No, it's not. I thought it was.
It's a different one.
Yep.
If you want to buy the guitar that we use for that intro, well, not really, but there it is. 1980s Kramer Beretta USA Klein Fantasy Series Galactic Rainbow Graphic. Say that 20 times fast.
And that is done. That's one of the custom paint jobs from my friend Dennis Klein.
Oh, right on.
Who sadly passed away a couple years ago. Any of the guitars you see in the videos from the hair bands, like Motley Crue, White Snake, Tesla.
Wait, who was in White Snake?
Oh, at that time, Adrian. But
I can't even find it.
Dennis painted all those, like at the theater paying guitars from anything you saw painted in the 80s. Dennis did pretty much all of them. And then sadly, like a year and a half or 2 years before he passed, he had cataract surgery. And I still got a voicemail on the phone here from him saying he was so excited now because now he could see again like he could see when he was in his 20s, and the paint jobs are going to go back to that super quality.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad part is he was doing a guitar for me. I paid him for it, and I told him to surprise me. I'm a fan of skulls. And, anywhere, all kind of stuff. See, I even got the.
There you go.
And I got
some rocket music gear.
That's right. Yep. And I'm a fan of skull. I got a phone. It's a skull. Obviously the Bones guitar there from J Frog. But I told Dennis he'd sent me a couple drawings of what he had in mind. And I told him, I said, you know what? Just surprise me. You know what I like. You know how. He's like, yeah, it'd be. I got my sight back, and then a couple months went by, and then he died. And I don't know if he did it, or if he didn't do it, or he started it. I have no idea. And his daughter, I did talk to his daughter, and at that time that she called me, they had not went through his shop yet. It had been a little over a year since he died at that time. And she said if she finds one in there that's my name or some kind of wild skull thing, she's going to send it to me. So I may very well own the very last custom painted Dennis Klein guitar.
Oh, wow.
And if I do, I tell you what, it's just a body, because I even got the body off of him, and it's a Kramer body. I'm torn. I don't know if I would put it together and play it, or if I would just put that in display case, just the body, and hang it on the wall. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know which one I would do. But yeah, Dennis was a phenomenal painter. And Amanda said when he left Kramer, they brought her in to sub for him. That was one of the things she was talking to me about.
Oh, wow. Wow. So this is one of his, and you guys recognize that because I've been using that guitar, but it's not the same one. Because if you look at this one, the whammy bar covers the B string, the second string. And again, I don't have the card for it, but in the video that I use, which now I can't find. I got so many videos here. It's gone. Oh, there it is. See, I don't know if I can A-B. Yeah, maybe I can A-B real quick. Check this out. Although it'd be weird because the music will turn on and off. But yeah, look at the whammy bar and look at the second string. Oh, it has that countdown. Anyway.
It's only 10 seconds.
Take my word for it. Well, thing is, I can't go in between video and photo at the same time. Once we see it here. Okay, see how the whammy bar is not, it's in between the first and second strings? Now look at this photo here.
Well, that's just a different angle of the guitar, though. If you would straighten that one, this one we're looking at now, straighten it out more towards us, the whammy bar would be in the same place.
Okay, so maybe it is the same guitar.
Yeah. I don't know how many of those he made. And if he did just only one, which I'm trying to find the picture of the other one.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is the same.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same one.
There you go. You too could own the channel ID or the channel guitar.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one. Well, that toolkit.
There's the back of it. There you go. What do you think? Is that worth $2,300?
Yeah. It's 1986. Wow, it doesn't weigh anything. Oh, 8 pounds. I thought that was all zeros.
8 pounds. There you go.
And see this one that he did for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's signed. He's got it signed, and it's one of a Klein.
One of a Klein.
Yeah. So if he did only one for people, then that's how he'd sign his name, but the number would be one of a Klein.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Dennis was a real good guy. I mean, he really was. Fun to talk to. He did. He was up in New York, New Jersey, and he did the custom painting for a lot of amusement park stuff, like the rides and all that. He was sending me pictures of all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel that just has one video on it, And that was before he had the cataract surgery. So he's painting one of the Marilyn Monroe guitars, and he ended up using a bunch of stencils because of his eyesight. But that video is on there. Just Dennis Klein. Just look up Dennis Klein on YouTube. You'll see just one video.
Oh wow! Wow. Oh, this was listed 2 years ago. This has been sitting there for like 2 years. Okay.
Well, okay, so they put it out at $4,400 about the time he died. Then.
Let's see. We'll read some of those words. Up for sale is a cool and super rare 1980s Kramer Beretta USA Klein Fantasy Series with factory galactic rainbow graphic. The Klein painted guitars from Kramer rarely pop up, and this one simply is fabulous.
Well, you're using it for the show, so yeah.
Yeah. Lots of playware, dings, dents, etc. It is not mint or excellent by any means, but it is not thrashed either. Pickup looks like it has been replaced with a double black Duncan. Pro setup in-house and comes complete with its worn but original hard case.
So there you go.
Very cool.
You can own the guitar that opens this show on Friday night.
Friday nights. That'd be cool. Yeah, that's a cool looking guitar. I like it. What do you guys think in the chat? By the way, Pascal, what's up, man? Johnny, new made in Japan stealth EVH guitars available in Europe. Cool, dude. And also Mark H in NC is saying, yeah, my Beretta weighs a ton. Yeah. I worked on like an 85 Beretta for somebody at one point years ago, and I remember the guitar being heavy. Actually, that guitar I showed you earlier, the Van Halen one that Edward gave to my friend, that's a Beretta, and it was heavy. It was a heavy guitar. Johnny should buy it. Yeah, I should.
There you go.
Yeah.
Have that on the opening of the show and have it hanging on a wall behind you.
Yeah. Facebook user, what's up? Wait, that's you. Pascal, that's you. Oh, you're on Facebook too. But wherever you're watching from, we can't see your name. But Peggy says Ron needs it in his collection.
If it said Jackson on it. Like I said, when they go through everything, I'm just torn, man. I don't know if I should just hang it on the wall, just the body, and because that would have been the last one he did, or put it together and play it, which is what I was going to do when I got it. But I don't know. I really don't know.
You guys, this just in. Pascal, who moments ago had reported that new made in Japan stealth guitar is available in Europe. Well, apparently that's not the case. Sorry, still not available.
You got that breaking news a little early.
It was that quick.
It was breaking and then resolved.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hey. I was gonna say, can you show the Jackson?
Really quick. Let's do that, and then we're coming up on we should start doing we should start doing the giveaway anyway. Yep. What do you want to do first? The picks or the
do the picks? Just do it like 1 or 0 through 100 for the picks.
Oh,
quick.
That quick?
Yeah.
Or 200. It'll be fast.
I know.
100?
That
fast?
Do 200.
200.
And remember,
I'll do 201.
Both picks.
All right. In the chat. In the chat. All right. Enter a number between 0 and 201. And here, we like to show the chat while we do that. So let's try to do that. Enter your numbers now. Enter your numbers. This is for 2 guitar picks. Thank you to Ron. You got an Yngwie Malmsteen and
Angus Young.
What's the other one? Angus Young. All right, we're going to try to show the chat. There we go. We're going to do that, and I got to go refill my drink real quick, so we'll do that. I'll be right back. You guys will probably get it in a second. And
Might have it before you get back.
Oh, they'll have it before I leave. So let me leave real quick.
Yeah, so whoever does get the number, unless it's Peggy, I still have your address, Peggy, from the other picks and pick holder. Text your address to Johnny, say, 2 guitar picks. If I win, I keep them. Yeah, so I mean, what do you guys think about the guitar with the signatures for a prize? Johnny told me about that before the show, and I thought that was a great idea.
T. Thanks for subscribing, T. All right, yeah, nobody got it yet. That's crazy. Between 0 and 201. Enter your numbers now for 2 guitar picks. Yngwie Malmsteen and Angus Young. Enter your guesses. I'll put this down real quick. Yngwie Malmsteen, AC/DC, guitar picks. Okay. Enter your numbers.
Hey, Skyprop.
Skyprop? What's up, man? Oh, somebody just got it. Keith H. Keith H. You got it. The winning number was 95.
All right, Keith.
Keith H. You know what to do. Text me. Well, actually, I'll put your name in the list. Keith H. I'll put your name in the list, but since Ron publicly has his email in the chat,
yeah,
send him an email.
Yeah.
Right there. Just email him, rgunner, RGUNNER 065 @gmail.com. Keith H.
That'll work.
Keith H. Send an email to that. And yeah, make sure, let me know that he sent it to you and everything. Or if you want, you can text me as well. You can text me at that number. You know the number. You can text me at that number too. And I'll, look, he's still guessing. He's still guessing. Keith, turn your volume on. Keith, turn the volume up. You won. Look, he's still guessing. If you can see the screen I see, he's 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107. He keeps putting numbers in. I see them. Keith, calm down. You won.
Sky, he's okay now. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. Keith, everybody in the chat say Keith, you won. Everybody in the chat say Keith won. Keith won.
Maybe that's AI. He just got he's got a random number picker.
Everybody say Keith won in the chat. Keith won. Keith won. Keith won. Look, Keith won. Look, he keeps putting numbers in. I think he's asleep. Keith, wake up.
Thank you, Sky.
Somebody wake up Janice and then tell her to wake Keith up.
Wait a minute. Never mind.
I think he's still going for the speaker.
Yeah.
We might as well start that too, because that was going to be between 0 and like 4,000. If he keeps typing the letters, he'll get there eventually. So let's go ahead and do that too. We'll do that, and we'll do.
Hey, Keith, there you go. You won, brother.
Keith, you won. What should I actually do the number for this?
25.
Brand new, not open. 500.
2,500.
Oh. All right, here we go. Who wants a Bluetooth speaker, brand new, between 0 and 2,500? Type now. Type now. Type now. You want to win this? There it is. It's awesome. All right. All right. Numbers in the chat. Numbers in the chat. Numbers in the chat. You can do it. You guys can do it. Let's see those numbers. I want to see this chat just like flying. Okay. Okay. And while we do that, I will show the other listing that you want me to show, but I'll show it via my phone because we're sharing the screen. Okay. Which one? The
Jackson V.
The Jackson V.
Or the Randy Rhodes Jackson. It's not an actual V. It's the.
Okay, that wasn't sent through Facebook.
Oh, wasn't
that was the other one, I think. What's up? Court?
No, that's the Gene Simmons bass.
Oh, this one. Okay, I got it. Reverb. Actually, we want to keep seeing this. So,
there you go.
Look, this is cool. We can still see our numbers, guys. USA Jackson Custom Shop Jewel Broge Humbucker single humbucker in neon yellow green bevel.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that, Ron?
Well, it's different.
I mean, would you be able to handle? Would you be able to handle that much pink?
I don't know.
It's a Randy Rhodes.
I know that's what makes me want to do it. But yeah, but look at the price.
Look at that. The price?
Yeah.
I don't even know how much that is. That's a lot.
$7,777.77. That's a lot of moolah.
You guys like that in the chat? Is that worth $7,777.77 in the chat? What do you guys think? If it didn't have the pink pickups, would you consider it?
I'd rather have green pickups to match the belt.
Oh, it even has more pink right there.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You said you're a Jackson guy, though, man.
Yeah, I know.
But that's... Nah.
I'm not a pink guy.
Comes with a gig bag for $7,000.
Yeah.
Or a case. It has a case. That's a case. Okay. For $7,000 includes bag.
and it's just the white cheesecloth that it's wrapped in the box.
Includes bag for 7,000. There you go.
So that's, it's expensive. I just thought it was interesting color combination. I like the yellow and the green, but I just don't know why they did the pink. Green pickups and a green foam pad underneath the tremolo.
It's like watermelon.
Yeah.
I think that's just a color combination they use, because you do see the pink guitars with the green humbuckers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the combination. Look at that. We got some new people in here. Hey, Brian.
But if that's custom shop,
Danny,
someone may have ordered that.
Oh. Well, actually, look, those pickups.
Then either didn't pick it up or there are other people selling it.
That looks like a DiMarzio to me.
That's DiMarzio in the back. Yeah, in the back, bridge. And it's an Invader on the neck.
Which is a Duncan.
Yeah, that's just blasphemy. You don't mix those companies like that.
What do you guys think in the chat? What do you guys think of that?
They're just typing in numbers.
I know. What else you got? Where's everybody watching from tonight? Type in the chat where you're watching from. Type your number guesses for the Heyday wireless speaker. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Michigan. Brian's from Michigan.
Michigan? What is it? What's the thing? Michigan? What's the...
I have
Amanda's the one that showed us this. When Amanda was on, when like the first time she was on the show, she showed us, like, you're in Michigan, you show your palm. Because apparently the state of Michigan looks like a hand or something.
Looks like this.
And so you show them like, oh, I'm from here. Or something. Something like that.
EVH painted Randy Rhoads makes me play better.
Wow.
That's combining best of both worlds.
Okay. Keith H., I just got your info. Did he well, whether he did or not, I'll just send you this.
Okay.
I mean, just so you have it. Because he sent it to me.
Shane from Hawaii. Cool.
We got Hawaii in the house? Right on.
Yeah.
Right on, you guys. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send you this right now, just so.
Okay. You might want to give a hint out, Johnny.
You guys want a hint?
Two numbers the same?
Actually, yes. There's two numbers. I'm not going to tell you how many numbers yet. So the winning number could be 11. I'm not going to say how many numbers, but two of the numbers are the same. And I have to burp. Can I just burp on this show? I'd rather not. Okay. Damn it. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is you, right?
What?
Tell me you just got that. Yeah, that's you.
Yep.
Guitar picks. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Somebody else is now texting me. I thought it was because of the winnings, but it's not. Okay, wait. What are you texting? Jed. Oh, look at that. Wait, Jed, are you the one that said that? Who was the one that said?
That was the Randy Rhoads.
Somebody said that, and then
yeah, that was Jed.
I just got this in the. This is just a text message to me.
There you go.
Van Halen, Randy Rhoads. Look at that. That's cool, man. Did you build that yourself? Wait a minute. That's just. Wait, that's a combination of Van Halen guitars I'm seeing.
Yeah, circles. Yep.
You got the circles on the control cavity.
You got the quarter on there.
Wow, that's really a custom guitar, man. Look at that. You got some Van Halen pedals down there. Fender strap. Oh wait.
Wait. T-Fetch won.
Oh, no way. Somebody won. Okay, hang on. There we go. There's the headstock. Fingeries. Is that the original stuff? That stuff used to smell so good. When I used to use that when I first started, I'd be doing the fretboard, and they'd be like, ah. This stuff smelled good. Dude, okay. Jed, thanks for sending that. And then T-Fetch, you win.
There you go. You won a speaker.
You won. The winning number was... Let's see. I said two of the numbers were the same. There it is. 141 was the winning number. So T-Fetch, you're the winner. You won the speaker. So what you need to do... It does. It smells like Fruity Pebbles. That's why it smelled so good, that stuff. Have you noticed that? But it's not just that one. There's two different ones. One of them doesn't. So it's the original... Wait, what am I doing? This way. Wait. This way. There we go. That's right. It does. It smells good. The fingeries. Smells good. Keith H. Did I win? Did I win? LOL. Thank you, man.
Oh, wait. Laz also guessed 141.
Well, too late. If Laz wins anything, even though I see him every couple weeks, it'll take 6 to 8 months to get him his prize. Okay. All right. Let me see if this comes through. Actually, I'm going to... There we go. Oh, there we go. Look at that. There it is. There it is. We got it. And look at that. I hearted. You guys, I hearted the thing. You can do that now, apparently. All right. So Keith H., thank you for your support and everything, and congratulations for winning too. And then where is it? T Fetch, you win. So T, you need to text me. 415-952-3263. You need to text me. Okay? And I noticed they haven't said anything since they won, so I don't know. They haven't said nothing. But T, if you want this, you need to text me. T, text. Everybody in the chat say T, text. T, text. T, text. Here. T, text. T, text. T, text. Everybody in the chat say T, text. Let's get his attention. T, text. All right, T, you need to text me because you haven't said anything since you won.
Laz, is there a show tomorrow morning?
Oh, yeah. All right. So, T, again, I'm going to say this one last time. You need to text me at that number below. You need to text me, and it needs to be pretty soon. Where's the number at? There we go. So T, if you're watching, 415-952-3263 is the number you need to text. You must text that number. Okay? Wait, pretty soon. Is that you? Okay.
Sounds like you.
Is that you? I said you must text me pretty soon. I just got a text that says pretty soon. Okay, you need to text T. If you're listening, if that's you, you need to text your name, where to send. It is me, they're saying. Okay. Okay, your name, where to send, and what you won, all in the same text message. Needs to be your name, where to send, and put speaker or wireless or heyday. You can put heyday. All right. There you go. All right. So text me. All right. There we go, dudes. All right. Last thing before we go here. Laz, are you doing a show in the morning? Are you doing your oh wait, the fascinating connection?
Yes.
Is it a
tomorrow
love
at 10 a.m.
connection?
1 p.m. Eastern.
1 p.m. Eastern. Music is Therapy show tomorrow. Music Color Light. Music Color Light. Okay. All right. So tune in, you guys, to that. That sounds good. Channel members, thank you so much for your support. If I can find that card. It's like gone. What the heck? How come? All right. All right. I just got your message. T. Wait a minute. I gotta show that again. I went too fast. There it is. All right. T. I just got your message. Thank you. Congratulations, T. Congratulations. All right. I got it. Let me actually write on here what it is. I will send that out first thing Monday.
Same thing with the pics, Keith H.
Sorry, I'm just writing on the email. There we go. All right. Save. All right. I got it. Here, let me just write back to them, letting them know. Well, you can hear me, right, T? You can hear me. Here, let me just write back to you. Congratulations, and we'll send out first thing Monday. Thank you so much. There we go. All right, T. I just responded back to you. Channel members, thank you for your continued support for these shows. You guys are awesome. Tomorrow night, I will see you guys guitar ASMR show where I play the guitar and do unboxings and demos and all that stuff. And actually, I may actually talk about some stuff tomorrow. I may actually do, well, tune in. Tune in tomorrow and see what I talk about, or if I play or whatever. Anyway, it'll be fun. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll show everybody in the chat here. There we go. Laz, please answer me, Janice. Laz, answer Janice. She's begging you. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Good night, everybody.
Let's see. Shut that window. Look, we need 2 more views at 300 live. That's what I wanted. We need 300 views live. We just need 2 more views. Everybody, refresh your browsers. Refresh your browsers. By the way, keyword down below in the chat. Keyword Schmidt. Schmidt. Okay, I want to see you guys dropping a Schmidt below. Okay.
Everybody out, don't step in that Schmidt.
Everybody that if you even give a Schmidt.
What is it?
Down below, Schmidt is the word. Okay.
That looks like Schmidt. Wait a minute.
Skyprop, you want to see that again? Okay, we'll end
with that. No.
Okay.
No. Smells like Schmidt. Good thing you didn't taste it.
You guys, and Janice is texting Laz right now. They're texting each other. Okay, you guys. Schmidt in the comments below. I want to see everybody leaving the word Schmidt down below in the comments on playback. I will send you guys
Jack Schmidt.
I'll send you guys a guitar pick or something. Okay? Drop comments below. Comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Monday, I'll see you from Guitar Center. Tuesday, exclusively Van Halen. Wednesday, Laz show. Thursday, I don't know, something. Friday, Friday talking guitars. Saturday, I'll be in Santa Cruz at my friend's band. I'll stream that if I can. All right. Yeah, Shane T. Neal. I want to see the word Schmidt down below in the comments, okay? I want to see 20. How many people are here right now? We got 24 people. I want to see at least 15 comments below in the next 15 minutes that all say Schmidt, okay? All right, we got a deal? All right, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you again.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. And oh, whoops. I'll leave you with this. I'll leave you with a couple things. There's one thing right there.
Oh, man.
And then we'll leave you with this. Here we go. Good night.
All right. Floyd is completed. Shim removed. And the push-in bar. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot. Now, let's see if she stayed in tune. Johnny Bean TV. I gotta put this shit away. You gotta watch Johnny Bean, man. Watch it.
Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Bean TV, I guess.
You're watching Johnny Bean TV. I'm Ole England, the guy with the face on the live stream right now.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hi, this is MJ from the Seymour Duncan NAM 2023 in Anaheim, California. You're watching Johnny Bean.
Johnny Bean.
Johnny Bean. Okay. Thanks for all your support.
Hi, this is Dweezil Zappa, and you're watching Johnny Bean TV.
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and you are watching Johnny Bean TV. It doesn't get better. Take my word for it.
Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Bean right here on his channel.